然映る深い雫この先およそ4万キロメートル後ろに迫る互いの傷が迷う道をさらに迷わせてく言えずに終わぬ互えぬ未来が背中をついただからこの夜隣にさせて今夜だけは本気だからねこっちに来てもっとやっぱりやめとくわ幾万年の困難が増す道うち温泉を光死ぬ常闇さらに続き絶えぬさら地そこに現れた心見透かしちっぽけな魂それは散らばミクロサキン手のひらに集め密度高め万年を照らすオーブを放つうがつこういうのとかそういうのとか偽物じゃできないよねだから今日の夜は隣にさせて今夜だけは本気だからねこっちに来てもっと気の利かないとって道が違うのよなラタララタ互いのさついてこの目雲中にやっぱりやめとくわもしもどこまでも続くならせめて今日の一度だけ今日の夜は私にさせて今夜だけは私に守らせて今日の夜が明けた頃に待ち合わせね明日の夜守れますようにこっちに来てもっとリアルな道が違うこっちに来てもっと互いのさついてこの目夢中に私にさせるリアルな道が違うのよな
Welcome everyone to another amazing stream. My name is Saki and we are back with another Sakura Shrine. Nice and early for you. We have some amazing matches already getting set up as we speak. Today you're actually going to listen to myself and my lovely commentator here, Amperflex. How you doing? What's up?
Man, first I gotta push that mute button on my mic so I can be heard. Saki, thank you so much for having me back. It is always wonderful to be here on the shrine. I'm seeing some familiar names here, and I couldn't be happier to be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's a little bit I would say like different for me this time because usually I'm like behind the scenes doing a bunch of stuff, but this time around, I'm here with you. We're gonna commentate. We're gonna have some amazing matches, including the first one being Lewis Skywalker versus Grimy. Some new faces as well to the shrine. We actually had about 27 competitors this time around, so that was actually really nice to see. Every week, we try to get more and more people, and it's awesome to just be able to see our, see like more people come out to the shrine and enjoy.
Yeah, and if we can get a screen share on
Oh, I
Discord,
thought I
it'd be
did.
wonderful.
Oh my god. I thank you for.
Otherwise, I'll be a little bit delayed watching it on stream. But no, I'm just trying to bring up the bracket on your media, if I'm not mistaken. So gonna try and bring up the bracket on that. You guys in the chat can bring up the bracket yourselves, if I'm not mistaken. Exclamation point bracket should be able to do it.
I need to wake up Mew assistant actually.
Oh, gotta put that.
I gotta wake up the Mew assistant. I gotta tell him that it's a double shift today.
We got a job to do, kiddo.
Also tonight we're also raising money for Fight for Rare. We've done quite a bit of charity streams with them actually, which has been a really amazing opportunity, mostly because I feel like this is a cause that I really believe in. So being able to actually raise money for these kids who have UBA5 disease and trying to find a cure for them is so important to me, right? So it's definitely been such an honor to be working with Tommy and the Raiden Foundation as well, to be raising money for this cause. I actually have an update for you, Amber, because I know you were here for the last one, but the person that was one of the leads on the Raiden Foundation, they were actually one of the people who donated the last time. They actually unfortunately had their child pass away, and after that happened, so today I found out, who's actually in the chat, Turbo X is Tommy. I found out that 2 more children have passed away since then. So these children are on a ticking time, essentially.
It really is. From what we know, from what little we know about the this affliction for the UBA5, if I'm not mistaken, it's a protein. Tommy, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is literally that. It's a ticking time bomb. Some of these children are not even living day to day. It's just hour by hour. You literally have to make the most of your time with them. And honestly, my heart goes out to the families of anybody that's dealing with UBA5 or the other rare diseases that are afflicting children. And I do have a tear in my eye right now as a father. I have 2 sons of my own, and I can't even imagine what you're going through as a parent, in not only the possibility and honestly the inevitability at this point of losing a child. No parent should ever have to bury their child, but just the daily fight. I can't imagine how hard it is, and you are the true warriors that we have in the world today. So please keep up the good fight. And I'm just glad that I can be here to help Saki, to help Tommy, and the the Fight for Rare and Raiden Foundation do their thing to raise awareness and raise money to try and help these children live if not longer lives, at least more comfortable lives.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, apologies. I was actually trying to find out where our players are because I sent them an invite, but that it doesn't look like
Mhm.
it went through. We did get a nice update to have Forever Kings now happening in the game, so that's been nice.
Uh,
Also, just
PlayStation users are eating.
yeah, that is true. I did find out though that Akio will be joining us. So as soon as they're in, we'll throw it to a break, get us set up, and then you'll have Akio here to help you commentate as well. I'm actually gonna let them know here to just hey, just ping me once you're here. Cool. Yeah, but as we're like waiting, it's an amazing cause. And for me, so one of the reasons why we're also doing this on this week, right, is it's because it is their anniversary. So usually around this week, they first started off as Combat for Rare, and then
Yep.
they had like a week long uh charity drive essentially, and they worked with a lot of like content creators that were mostly based in Mortal Kombat. And obviously that has expanded because, well, fighting games communities are very close knit. So it's like really awesome to be able to like work together with everybody on that. And now it's become Fight for Rare, which I think is even more special because now we can touch other communities and really talk about what is happening in this situation with these children. So Tommy in
That's
chat.
right, Saki.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, but I do remember that we did have a charity stream. It was not the last one, but the one before that for Combat for Rare, where we actually did some It was a Street Fighter V tournament, if I recall correctly. That was the first time I was on with you, so that was super fun, and I'm just glad that we could help out with a variety of games and whatnot.
I'm just looking for these friends, and we're gonna get it going. So Tommy in the chat says that we can only do our best. What options do we have? Is either leave it as is or fight for a better tomorrow with possible treatment. Solving it can also scale the knowledge to solve other rare diseases as well in the same family. Just definitely try not to get too scientific here. Yes, I'm a little bit sleepy, so I'm a little bit sleepy today.
It's all good though. No, we appreciate the information and just the fact that you're head manning this and you're being the face of it for us, Tommy. So, Saki mentioned that this started in Mortal Kombat in terms of using fighting game tournaments to try and raise some money, and that's because the little boy that you have in your care, your son, who's battling through this treacherous condition and disease, you named him after the Thunder God being portrayed by a character in Mortal Kombat, Raiden. Everybody knows him well, and everybody really, really hates to fight him in MK1, and I'm sure we're going to see too much of him tonight.
I know I do.
Too much MK1 Raiden, not enough of Tommy's little Raiden. So let's go.
And as a reminder, everyone, once we send out lobby invites, please make sure to accept them immediately. While we do know that some of the cough issues have been fixed, it does help a lot once you come in. Also, if you're competing in another tournament tonight, please let ourselves know, either myself or Brickman, via Discord preferably, just because it's really hard to manage like a bunch of things at the same time. So just like a heads up to also keep that in mind. And here we go.
It's going to get a little easier for you in a minute here, Saki. So, sometime during this first match, I'd imagine, we've got Louis Skywalker going up against Grimy, and we've got a Smoke versus Johnny. We're going to be seeing a lot of movement, not a lot of blocking here. Sometime during this first match, we should be joined by our illustrious co-host. You may know him from Twitter and clips and whatnot, Akio Kazemi. So looking forward to that. The round started with Johnny Cage calling in his Lao for a little hat. We got all sorts of cameo usage going on right now, and Smoke just touched you.
Yep.
You're not going to be touching the ground for a little while. Sit back and grab a snack, son. 40% down.
It's crazy how good this character is, and I remember just hearing so much downplay because of it. But honestly, with the fact that he can pretty much freely cancel his smoke telly and also just be able to apply pressure, the Serena pick is actually a really good pick due to the fact that it does a lot of damage. Gets a lot of value out of that.
That's right, and it doesn't scale too bad either. So I see a lot of smokes using Serena as their cameo. One thing that actually really blew my mind about smoke when I was just doing combo trials, poured some coins here earlier, was that one smoke teleport where he can be right there in your face, throws the bomb up behind you, and comes in low. That's actually just like a forward 2 or something like that. It's not even a special move.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing about this character is that a lot of his normals are part of like his entire kit. I have learned though that this armor move, as annoying as it can be, there's ways to counter it either up blocking or even down 2ing because of the fact that it's still in animation. But this Johnny right now showing why he is a top tier. Of course, the Kung Lao cameo being the next best pick for many of our characters, despite Cyrax getting nerfed, and that's actually a perfect reason why that corner pressure, plus of course Johnny's own fear of mix-up when you're facing against him, really shows off how this Kung Lao cameo can be used.
That's right. Lao is such a good matchup for Johnny too, because Johnny has the overhead he can mix in with the low hat, and he's got so much that he can do off the top rope if they choose to use that. And Lionheart saying that Johnny needs it. Well,
that was a
honestly,
flawless too. Did you see that?
Yeah, we're working on a flawless right now. This is crazy.
Yeah,
I was watching the wrong screen. I was watching this.
Were you watching the stream instead of the window projector?
Yes,
It's
I was
okay.
watching.
I've done that before when I've commentated as well, so do not feel bad. I've done that a couple of times in my lifetime. So
yeah, well, it's a good thing that we're just kind of going on about the mechanics of the thing instead of trying to call a play-by-play for the most part. So no, I don't feel so bad about that right now. I think I will just return the stream window back over to my browser.
But yeah, based on like how Grimey's been playing, really good corner pressure setup, it's definitely causing Luis to struggle in this situation, especially considering that Kung Lao low hat, not only is it a very fast recharging move, but again, Johnny has these overheads that really make a difference. And you do have to try to call out some of those moments, especially when he brings out the low hat. Try to challenge, but we do get a grab here from Luis Skywalker to get Grimey off, and now try to get back to that full screen range where Smoke can kind of thrive at.
And honestly, Smoke can thrive at almost any range, it seems. He's got the tools and his bench. It seems like he's teleporting and can get checked out of him, but he's safe on so much of his stuff, like that double low kick we just saw. He's got that jumping triple kick that he does. It's all safe.
Yep, it's pretty much safe. And there you have it with Grimey taking that first round. I think one of the biggest things when we look at how Johnny's progression through the previous games is it's been a very unsafe, very checky type character, but can still do good footsies, and he has all of that here, but with really good buttons that make it extremely hard to try to contest.
Oh, for sure. And as we've mentioned in previous events on the Sakura Shrine, is so many of Johnny's strings are, if not safe, they're plus on, not even on hit, but on block, so he can just keep up endless pressure. You get Johnny knows what they're doing, then you're just fighting for a gapped armor through at best.
Grimey is now up 2-0. So we did update some of the Sakura Shrine rules after the announcement for the Pro Tour. Carly QTPI, thank you so much for the raid. I hope your stream was amazing, beautiful. Thank you so much. But yeah, we did update the rules for Sakura Shrine where it is a first to 3 now. And of course, if the player switches characters, then cameos can be changed. if the loser does switch characters. But so far right now, it's been pretty consistent. Both players, I feel like, are in their comfort zone. So that's what we kind of have to like kind of keep in mind here, is that if they just gotta like try to adapt.
Could have done better.
No, that's right. And so far, I mean, can't count Louis Skywalker out. He's been doing what he can here with this smoke, and smoke can put on incredible pressure, but it just seems like Grimy knows exactly what to look for, and he's got the answer for it.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing here. But we do have a nice startup. The walk up, and then going for the grab, definitely testing Grimy's reactions here.
Mm-hmm. And I would say that, you know, Grimy better be really confident in his skills right now, because his reward for taking this set is going up against another smoke and just nasty.
That is true. This is going to be a smoked gauntlet for sure, but Grimmy's definitely prepared for it. A nice pick confirm. Going to bring out the low Kung Lao hat to then end it with the Johnny kick. And that is because of the chip damage. That's the reason why Lewis went down there.
Yeah, and it was smart of Grimy to hold that hat in the ground. He baited out a jump with something to punish, and you know, he built up the star power at the end of it by holding that kick.
Most definitely.
Now are we going to see a star power combo here? We're going to start chanting along with the crowd?
If we do hear it, we'll try to like time the chant together. But what a pickup here! And you definitely had to break out. This is one last chance for Louis Skywalker. He's gonna have to make something count for it. Tries to go for the high move, but not gonna be able to land it. And it's not
almost a
looking
final
good.
nail.
The attempt to anti-air, but that is a down forward check. And there you have it.
That was too bad, honestly. Louis Skywalker with that jump in punch into uppercut. If only he would just be a little more patient on that jump in punch and see that he could have used a full combo punish, instead opting with the uppercut. No, I think that was his undoing. And Grimy's set 3-0.
Indeed, indeed. Let me just report the score here for Grimy. And then real quick, we're going to actually go, I know we just started the stream, but we're actually going to go to a quick break because I'm going to go ahead and bring our friend Akio on here. And yeah, so we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, everyone. We're gonna do this like, it's gonna be super magical, I promise. All right, BRB, everyone.
See you soon.
「時
まるでおとぎの話終わり迎えた私迎えた出会い100分の1の旅路君の勇気をいつか風がさらって誰の記憶から消えてしまっても私が未来に連れてからあの日全て始まったくだらなくって思わずふっと笑ってしまうようなありふれた時間が今も眩しい知りたいんだ今更だって振り返るとそこにはいつでも優しく微笑みかける君がいるから新たな旅の始まりは君が守り抜いたこの地に芽吹いた命と共に
All right, welcome back, everybody. How you doing? It is your friendly neighborhood Amperflex here, representing Odin's Eye Gaming, and now joining me, instead of, or maybe along with, our lovely host Saki Sakura, we have someone that we'll affectionately call Akio. You may know him on Twitter as Akio Kazemi. Um, Now,
It's
the way I
great to
read
be
your
here.
name, correct me if I'm wrong here, but when I read your name, Aki, I see it as Aki Okizemi because we're all familiar with fighting game terms. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Absolutely. That's
Okay.
exactly that was the intention behind that one. I love
Perfect.
characters that have just really strong Oki, and I do that with every single game. And my tag before was Akio, so I just like combined it when I started playing fighting games.
That's honestly a great blending of words. I love it. So, I play Katana, okay? My dirty secrets are out right now. I play Katana
Boo! I'm just kidding.
with Scorpion, and I've been
Awesome.
dabbling a bit in Striker as a cameo. What would you say is Katana's best Ogi attack?
Katana's best Oki attack.
Yeah.
I think her 1-1 string is so good. That 1-1-2, I think that's the string.
Yeah,
Is it
112.
1-1-2?
Yeah, I
That string
believe.
is super good, especially when you have a cameo to like back it up.
Okay.
Um, I'm weird. I play like a lot of different fighting games, so like
Mhm.
and I know this is like NRS's first attempt at a versus fighter, but like I play like Dragon Ball, Grand Blue, and
Right.
uh, not
Well,
Grand Blue,
MK9,
Blaze Blue.
we did have the tag mode where it was 2v2, and I
That's
believe
true.
they did have an
MK9.
online option to that. So
Did they?
I believe they did. I could be wrong though. It has
That's
been
awesome.
more than a hot minute since I was there, but no, I mean it's great to see him trying to bring it back in one way, shape, or form, and here we're gonna see it on Showcase with a couple of not commonly streamed characters. Liu Kang being played by Dennis Ishike or Denisuke, I don't know. Liu Kang Lao versus Bot Boy using Sub-Zero Sonya. So, got a nice little grab, getting the side switch there from Bot Boy, going into a slide and some rings. And very commanding lead by Bot Boy as we got the round started here, but I haven't seen a lot of fireballs coming out of Liu, and that's what he can really do really well in this game.
Yeah, I like the wake ups from the Liu Kang player. Is that Demi?
That would be Denny, yeah, or Dennis. If it's easier for you, just call him Dennis. I'm sure he'll correct you if you're wrong.
Dennis. Alright, that'll work.
That was a nice block on the point blank slide there, but all he's got to show for it is a frozen heart.
Ooh!
Nice wake up out of the corner.
Goes for the low. That
Oh.
takes some of the low bar too.
Mm-hmm.
Goes for the safe option. Pokes him after.
Controlling.
Sonya for the launch.
Okay, he's gonna continue this. I'm not done yet.
Freeze combo.
Maybe I am. Oh,
Wait.
we got a fatal game one. He's sending a statement.
Halloween!
Happy
Oh.
Halloween, sucker. I paid $12 for this. You right, I'm using it.
Yo, that is actually insane. This is so sick.
Oh man, I can't believe that people actually spend money on this stuff. It's 1/3 the cost of the whole combat pack, people. Oh boy. Well, let's see if we're gonna see it twice more, or if that lit a fire under Dennis's butt to get him to not have to see that again.
Icy cold.
Back to character select. I'm not sure if that's a default option in King of the Hill. I haven't played King of the Hill in this game yet, as I'm only ever online at the same time as maybe one friend. But, going right back to the same pairing here. We got Dennis sticking with the Lu Lao. The only minus if you're afraid, shall we say. There's a bit more vulgar way to put that, but let's just say you're only minus if you're afraid, right?
Right, to say the least.
Bot Boy showing off exactly what Sub-Zero can do. A lot of hits and no damage to speak of. But
Oh, it gets frozen with the ice clone. Sonya for the pickup. Overhead
really
reset.
good use of the ice clone that Bot Boy's doing here. Almost every chance he gets, that clone's coming out.
Jump kick. Low, gonna poke out there. He goes for the 10 frame, so he's not challenged backwards. Alright.
Alright, we got some
Drop the combo with reset.
Oh, reversing the tables here. Dennis getting the corner pressure, and oh, he gives it up to a throw. He's in super danger right now. Fatal blow kick territory for both, but kicking ahead sends Dennis to the mat. Round start here, much more corner pressure by Bot Boy. Sub-Zero does not let it breathe.
Go for those Sub-Zero loops.
He's already down at 25, 20%
blocked
health
over
after
it.
that chip.
Fine. Nice it. Goes for the throw. Back throw.
Oh,
going
a
into
nice
the
way to
into the
back
throw.
off, get away from that armored attack, and oh, we got us a brutal.
A snowball.
Okay, so we went from Halloween to Christmas snowball fights. That's a throwback to the MK2 classic right there.
So good.
All right, we got MK2 fatalities in MK1. I love it.
I am not familiar with that. I'm glad.
Oh no? Oh, it was a two-part fatality in Mortal Kombat 2. Came out in 1993, I believe. You had to do the first part from Sweep Raid, which was the deep freeze, and then you had to move in close to do the second part, which was just an uppercut to shatter them.
Wow.
That was the standard inputs, but after the deep freeze, you could actually jump back to full screen and do his first fatality, which was an ice ball in the chest to blow them up.
So it's a callback. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so many callbacks in this game. I love it.
So this is a big change in the meta and like the counterpoke meta there. 'Cause he's been doing a lot of the back three. I believe that's back three with Sub-Zero the low into down one to steal his turn back.
Okay.
And now he's started respecting a lot more. Yeah, see, the meta's changing a lot here too. High damage combos from Sub-Zero. People don't believe.
Which is not something you're going to hear often.
Alright, 32.
That's good. More important than the damage on that loot combo there was that it got him out of the corner and back to full screen. A good place to start the next round and hopefully get him what he needs to get going. But
With punish with the dive kick.
yeah, he's just doing so much stuff with point blank range here. Bot Boy is, but there's no answer from Dennis.
For the 4-1 Saki. Oh, he commits to Sonya for the burn. Knockdown, 20%. Goes for the low. It's a launcher now. Sonya to the forward.
Oh man, there's no way that
the corner
ground
carry on
slam should hit when he's that high up, but it does.
The corner carry on that combo was amazing.
It's unreal. Oh, he gets a taunt in the middle of the round and another brutality. Quick 3-0 by Bot Boy. And Dennis moving down to loser's bracket. If you're listening on stream, Dennis, nice effort. Appreciate you coming out and playing this set. I don't think there was really much room for you to breathe in this. I would love to see more fireballs on the screen, though. Liu has an amazing zoning game.
Absolutely, especially when combined with Kung Lao and the low hat.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that low hat and then, taunt them to, or basically bait a jump up, and you just jump up and smack them with 8 fireballs in the face. What more could you ask for? But that's Bot Boy 3-0 over Dennis Ishike. And that advances Bot Boy onto round 3 of the bracket. You can follow along with the bracket yourselves in chat, !bracket. And that'll bring you to get you a link to the Padia site that we're following along with as well. And you can see the progress of the matches that have happened on stream and off, such as previous champion, 2-time champion, Young Chiquelo, going up against Nick Monty. And the winner of that match will face Bot Boy. Other matches that we have in the bracket here, Just Nasty defeated the victor of the last set we watched, Grimy, by a score of 3-0. So Just Nasty, it has a nasty smoke. He's moving on to round 3. S-Ryu Pains. Yeah, S-Ryu Pains versus Makai 808. We'll be playing for the right to face Ferret Gazelle in round 3. Here's a name you might find familiar, Aki. Chopasso.
Chopasso
FGC will be going up against Poseidon, representing...
Poseidon.
No, we all know Poseidon, leader or one of the head people at Shirairyu's Sundays, and playing his own match. But here, as mentioned, we have S-Ryu Pains going up against Makai 808. And this match is to go to round 3 and face Ferret Gazelle. So what do you think about this Lao Goro?
I think Lao Goro is very traditional versus fighter. character with strong mix-ups behind a block stun assist is just super good, especially with a strong armor attack. It's just equivalent to doing DP assist in other games. Kung Lao is always great with his strike throw game, and Goro emphasizes that a lot more.
That's right, and despite Goro's attacks hitting high, you almost never see them called out on their own. They're always to either make a block string safe, as it blocked Goro raise the roof like that. Makes it so, excuse me, that player is what, plus 16, I believe it is, on block.
Goro is such an interesting assist. I wish NRS would do something that other games do, where they show the exact amount of block stun frames, but I believe Goro's is around like 36 frames of block stun. That's really good for something that's strong or that fast. And when you combine it with a character like instant high-low, like the 4-2 versus the sweep with Kung Lao, it's immediately, it's crazy. Instantly, it's gonna be a strong pick.
Yeah, and Lao is actually a really decent character himself with the amount of mix, just his speed, you know, mobility on the ground and in the air, all by himself. And then you throw Garo in the mix, and I'd argue he's almost unstoppable. You know, you could almost put him up there in the conversation with, you know, say a Raiden.
Name the stakes.
Statement.
I mean, Raiden's obnoxious in his own right because he'll chip out your health bar when you're holding block. You can't do anything about it, but Lao's got the mix-up to open you up.
Right. I wouldn't be quick to disagree. Very strong character. But I wouldn't sleep on Smoke either. Smoke is a strange one. He has so many viable playstyles. And he's so good at so many different things.
Yeah, you see the ones that'll just teleport everywhere, as we're gonna see later today at some point with Just Nasty. Or they can just be right up in your face and, you know, do all the hard knockdowns and save block streams. There we go. I think Makai's found his groove. I think the last character choice was just alternate his testing.
Let him breathe, please. Please. He's just a boy. Okay.
Shoulder buttons? What shoulder buttons?
Right. Oh, he's gonna teleport to that. Oh, he's dead. That was such a great fatal blow.
Oh, okay. So something clicked in Makai here. He's got... Yeah, that's just round one, though. Let's see if he can make a round two happen now without the use of his fatal blow available.
Take two. Action.
Again, we have Serena chosen as a cameo to go with Smoke, as Saki and I were discussing earlier. A really strong choice with her ability to deal all that extra damage, and you know, has low skill. Done with it.
Serena, this is very strong at what it does, especially for Smoke players who like to play slow-paced neutral games with punish-based, just high damage in general. He's very good at that.
Smoke players play the slow-paced neutral game. I don't think they exist, but you know, I would have said the same thing about Kung Lao's out in the wild as well, right? I didn't think they ever left practice mode, but here we are.
That's plus. That's very plus. Press overhead.
Oh,
overhead again.
Yeah, very common with Kung Lao players right there. Doing that overhead at least twice on knockdown.
So required part of the Kung Lao Academy. They learned at the Wuxi.
That's right. Raiden's got Storm Cell. Kung Lao's got his overhead.
What are those monks teaching?
All sorts of shenanigans and hijinks.
Nonsense going on over there. Serena call. Slowing down. Quickly go for the armor move. No one cares that you're swinging at me with that move.
That's right. That's really got a healthy lead here. He's gonna close
overhead. He converts with the buzzsaw.
Yeah, Ezreal Payne's always a character, or always a player to watch. And
So
Kasumi
good.
doesn't allow here. I don't think I've ever seen him play Scorpion either. You know, as his name might lead to.
Right.
S Ryu, right?
Has Lao joined the Shirai?
Who knows? I mean, we've got Sub-Zero 2
Right.
starting the whole thing with Smoke, so, you know, what do we know anymore? All right, so once we're complete with this set, you know, let's see if Makai can do something to bring it back here, but the next set that we're going to be seeing will be number 19 on the bracket if you're following along. Oh, nope, sorry, my mistake. It is not 19, it is number 36. In round 3, we have Chipasso, as expected, moving forward to face
That's gonna be an interesting fight.
It's going to be entertaining as hell.
Absolutely. Follow up off the Goro on the typical Kung Lao thing. Alright, we're going for auto shimmy. Doesn't bite the bait. Teleport, invisible mix. Overhead. He up-blocked the overhead. He up-blocked the invisible overhead. He says it's too predictable. Okay, the knockdown. What's he going for? Auto shimmy. Goes for the cancel into the Goro. Oh, yeah.
Very nice series by Asryu Pains, and not only nice series, but just the read on that invisible go.
He
Okay,
knew.
didn't get the up block read on that one, but I remember discussing in another event that I was watching or commentating just recently. When Smoke goes invisible, you know exactly what stroke he's going to do, and it's going to be the overhead.
Absolutely. The conversion. He knows exactly when to do the overhead off Makai every time. Yeah.
Oh, wake up, Phil. Pains having none of it. Nice breaker. You're dead, though. That was going to be death if he didn't break, but he's dead anyways. Smoke was a good choice for Makai, in my opinion. You know, really, I think it just took Asryu Pains a minute to realize exactly what was happening, though. You see so many smokes when you're performing at the level that Pain does, and made the adjustment very well, very early. So 3-0 set, Asryu Pain.
He was playing super well. There was by no means a free match at all for Asryu there.
No, absolutely. Makai played really well, and this is a double elimination bracket, so keep in mind that anybody that loses their match on stream here, until we are broadcasting, I believe, the advanced rounds of the lower bracket, such as I believe it's only going to be lower finals or possibly lower semifinal. We'll see when the time comes, how fast the night's going. You know, you got that second chance. Try and make that run back. Get up through it. Double elimination is the way. So with that win, let me refresh my bracket page. Looks like we have Young Chiquelo, as expected. Moving on to face Bot Boy in round 3. Akira Jappo moving to face Just Nasty in round 3. That would be an interesting match.
Akira Jappo.
Yeah.
Who does Akira Jappo play? I'm not too familiar.
I don't think I've seen them in MK1. Yeah, no, they were definitely an airborne cabal. But
Just Nasty played Kodal.
Yeah, and Just Nasty still. Well, no, it's not still. Who was I thinking about? There was a Kodal player at ECT that, you know, they play their character a lot like Kodal in the way they use. Oh, Raiden. The way they use Raiden's electric fly from the air is much like they were using the cat for Kodal in MK11.
Looking
Really?
So, oh wow, both players in the lobby already. That was quick. Saki is on this. Chipasso rocking the Loud Goro. Poseidon going with Reptile Sector. Woohoo! A little tingly right now.
Sector. This is gonna be interesting. Another Kung Lao though. I love seeing a good Kung Lao, but Reptile, that's gonna be interesting to see what he pulls off. I feel like they hide all their tech.
Take one. Action.
See if we can see some invisibility set play here. Goes for the teleport punch. Round start. Fourth ball. Trading projectiles. The Sector is gonna win every single time. Fourth ball. No dive kicking in my space, and for conversion. Another conversion off the horse ball. Gonna go for knockdown into the gator roll. Going for the Sector just to maintain that pressure. But you cannot leave a gap versus Kung Lao.
No, absolutely not. He will blow you up. Stay on him.
The overhead, if you will.
Really refreshing to see Poseidon using Reptile, is there's only a couple of players out there that we know use Reptile on this kind of a scale. And not part of the fun. And Honeybee and Casa.
Just sweet. 1-1. Oh, okay, knockdown. For the gator roll.
Oh, didn't escape that attempted Oki upward missile.
Overheads are nigh unblockable during the scramble. Oh, he goes for the run, no punish on it. Back throw. Alright. Probably gonna hat toss, dive kick. No Goro call to make it big.
See Poseidon just keeping it limited right now, doing what he can guarantee the damage instead of trying to go for something huge.
The fourth balls have been perfect from Poseidon here. He's just not allowing that mid-range interaction, nor any of
one
that.
thing that Poseidon's always been really good at is space control. You know, he's not necessarily a zoner as far as playstyle goes, but he will use the zoning tools available in order to control that space until either his opponent gets through it or he thinks it's time to move in.
Absolutely. Just priming the engagement until it's one that he's willing to take. Really good.
Slither sharp dress. Catch it.
Poseidon goes up 1-0 versus Chapasso.
Just a reminder, folks, that we're going to do a little bit more of a pitch.
Believe it. The Wu Shi has a trap dungeon.
Did he cut out or is that me? Hello? Amber, did he cut out? Going to this second round. Chapasso with the life lead this time around. Making that adjustment. Goes low this time.
Yeah, nope, my neck cracked there for a second there. Sorry about that.
All good. Glad to have you back. I got scared for a second.
Yeah, no, I was just sitting here talking to myself. But
Take two.
We all do. Round 2. Chapasso goes up. Poseidon is now being forced to go in.
ooh, a whiff on the gator.
Oh, the counter hit with that back three.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Reptile's moveset. Not familiar with a lot of the casts in terms of button presses, but I do have an idea of where I can punish or use my armor to break through and make something happen.
Great block strings here from Chapasso. I really like the way he's using his block strings. He's made an amazing adjustment this time around. Like, things have completely changed. Though Poseidon has picked up on it pretty quickly.
Somebody explain to me how Kung Lao doing a shoulder roll is an overhead.
Well, there we go.
That
MK11 special.
Yep.
Just
Two
like
hitting
Sub-Zero.
low goes what, low high or low mid?
Oh my gosh. He took an overhead into the special. My god. Into the fatal.
No, I mean if it works, why not?
That's amazing. I think that's very smart.
Yeah. Chapasso tying up the set, 1-1.
I only laugh because it reminds me of Sub-Zero. MK11.
Yup.
The
Forward two, fatal
PTSD.
blow.
Oh my gosh. The worst ones is like the 4-2 stabber into the 4-2.
How many people are still seeing nightmares of that, you know?
I'm so scared right now.
Point of view, you're about to rank up to Elder God, and it just shows like the view from under Sub-Zero as his brain
Right.
goes down.
Exactly.
Alright, so that's just gross. We got Reptile. You know, I'm curious about what Johnny's floors are made of if he's not eating through them with all that acid.
He needs to figure it out because this is going to be a very large contract that they have to do with ways to model all this.
It's gotta be genuine marble.
Absolutely. So we're here to do some renovations. had an accident.
Don't mind the paint job all over the place. That's from the last guests.
Right. Quote unquote paint job.
Poseidon commanding victory there. Still had over half his life bar left.
That was so cheap. The sector call into the gator roll was so smart.
Yeah, and then he tried it with just the regular dashing or running as well.
Okay.
Seemed to work. It's caught him in the corner position and just a straight jump out. Chipasso getting out of there. Now it's his turn.
Checking space with that dive kick, and I think that's really hard for Poseidon to interact with. I think he's gonna have to switch and start doing force balls when that happens. I think he's about to do it. Oh.
Yeah, what kind of properties does Lau's dive kick have? Is it like Canning in Street Fighter 6 where if you hit closer to the toes it's safer?
Absolutely not.
No, it's the same either way.
It is safer. It's always death.
Yeah.
No matter what. I think if you like hit it pretty far on the meter burn though, it does sort of act a little bit like candies.
Okay.
Or it can be like -12 or something.
Okay. Well, it's still punishable.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
But when you have Goro, oh jeez.
That's right. So you
Or
better
Kano.
use that Goro wisely. Poseidon up 2-1 right now. This is a good sweaty set. I'm happy to see these players really battling it out as they are.
Back and forth, very back and forth.
Wait until you fight Scorpion. He is a beast.
What kind of beast?
No, I really don't get the intros in this game either. It's like they can have the nicest conversation, right? You know, I can't believe that you dropped out of the Umgadi. It's okay, we're here to back you up. Let's fight!
Rip each other's heads off. I love it. It's okay, it's all headcanon. None of this is actually happening.
No, it's not. It's all in Lou's mind. Just like the other timeline is in Shang's mind.
Exactly. These reptile combos, I like that he's doing a double force ball combos. They do a lot more damage than the previous games. So change some things up.
Yeah.
With the patch. Reptile has actually gotten some more damage. I wonder if he's gonna bring out any of those other new routes.
Well, we'll see. He's got a bit of a deficit to work through first.
Uh-huh.
But, what do we got?
That was
Not
not-
quite the space, and not quite the punish
No.
by Chipasso.
can
Is
kill.
this the end? Say Jam, ask him. Oh!
He is. His ankles.
Damn. Okay, Poseidon, we see you. He is on match point now. Goro misses. Goro hits.
Double.
And now Goro's out of action for
It's gonna take some time for Goro to come back, so
He's got a slow recharge speed anyways. What, 20 seconds for one use?
Take some time.
We'll get under the tinted hat. We'll force ball. Got another one.
Goro, it's available.
Oh, into the drop. Sector Oki. Oh, overhead.
No poke. Oh, the sweep. You can wake up armor from there. It is safe.
Oh, nice slide out. Good use of the
not
sector
biting the
there
shimmy.
too, just to solidify his position.
Oh,
the overhead fatal blow. Chipasso, you're playing the wrong character, man. You need Ashra with Serena, you demon.
Oh my god. What is happening?
What's happening is Poseidon now has to play one more round to get this match.
Great buzzsaw had to check him. You're not running up on me for free. Unless you do that. There we go. Bad kick. The low guesses wrong into the goal. Launch in the air. Knockdown. That's 27. Where are we going next? Going low. Overhead. Super delay overhead. He doesn't even use Goro there, so he has another opportunity to make another plus launcher. Here we go. Where are we going?
Yeah,
He wakes up.
are still recharging.
He armors through the gap. There's going to be a breaker here. Alright, where are we going next? Buzzsaw, you're not running up for free. Alright, overhead. He armors just in case.
Wow. The adjustment by Chipasso. Holy cow, he took that round commandingly. Tied up 2-2.
Absolutely. That was amazing adjustments from him. He started using, he noticed that there were gaps in some of these pressure sequences that Poseidon would do in these strings, and he's just started always checking with what do they call it? The Shaolin shimmy, the EX move, EX -7 armored move.
Is that the after hours practice at the Wuxi, or the Shaolin shimmy?
And that's what it seems. He's pretty good at it.
Yeah, you guys have trained hard. Now it's time to party. Shaolin shimmy.
Shaolin shimmy.
But no change by Poseidon, sticking with the reptile sector pick, which means that Chipasso is locked on Lao Goro as well.
I love this color on alright, doesn't pick up, but go for the OP. Armor weight that you always have to go for armor weight instead of going loud, otherwise it's gonna be a problem.
Now, there's a few characters that have the gold color variant, and it looks good on all of them, you know, Lao, Johnny, and I believe there's also one on Tanya.
Tanya looks so good with it. Goro launches. Nope, he does not want to eat all that damage, because it is a lot. He has no Goro.
Okay.
Now he has Goro.
Oh,
Don't
he's
shoot
taking
me.
that low overhead.
Armored on. Oh my goodness.
Oh, individual blow.
It
And
does,
that's
he's
round
dead.
one.
Ah, his arms.
It really hurts to see Sindel's fatal blow with Goro.
Oh, I don't
Just
know.
getting ripped all sorts of apart.
I refuse to look. I'm trying to keep my limbs.
Yeah, that's what me, pardon me.
Flamethrower. He's gonna try to control space with force balls here. 1-1. Goes to the low on the shimmy. He's expecting him to try to take his turn back. Oh, goes to the one to the overhead. Challenge to the knockdown. Goes for the low.
No rope.
I'm expecting a wake up here. Yes, there is
Yep.
one.
Oh,
Everyone knew that.
Oh my god, Chipasso just running away with this round. Poseidon, hell of an effort, but unfortunately, I think he got downloaded.
Yeah, the way Chipasso started structuring his offense seemed to just force that type of reaction out of Poseidon, exactly what he wanted it to be.
You know, and sometimes when you
he
do
used a
have
lot
the
of damage.
gaps in your offense like Chipasso was using there, it really, not only does it try to bait the opponent into opening themselves up, but it also makes them unsure. You know, it adds that extra hesitation, like, oh my god, something's coming and I know it, but when? So
Absolutely.
that was a 3-2 set, and very well played set by both fighters, Chipasso and Poseidon.
very high octane. The exact kind of gameplay I want to see out of the Sakura Shrine. I love it. I love
That's
it. I love it. I
right.
love it.
And, you know, I'm looking over the bracket right now, and that was only our second set of the entire bracket that did not end 3-0 tonight. Other one
Amazing.
also involved Chipasso back in round one against Hakai Monokami. It ended 3-1.
Wow. So none of these matches are free at all. These are all some hardcore games.
Yeah. So once you do the exclamation point bracket in the chat, you can follow along with us and you can see all the 3-0s on the board. The few that we have watched, or we've seen 2 3-0s happen on the stream today, and then we just watched Chipasso and Poseidon go 3-2. I don't think there was one opponent that was actually out of their set entirely. Louis Skywalker got a little bullied by Grimy back in round one, but they were showing flashes of brilliance and signs of a comeback, and showing that evolution was happening there. Absolutely nothing was free. So it's really good to see that adjustments get made, and these fighters do continually evolve, and nobody just puts the controller down when they feel like they're out of it.
Absolutely. So, we're gonna take a short break, I believe.
Yeah, you
Following
bet. We're
this.
getting called for break. When we get back, we're going to let you know a little bit more about what we're fighting for tonight, folks. So don't go far. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and we'll see you in a few short minutes.
See ya.
まるでおとぎの話終わり迎えた証長すぎる旅路から切り出した一節それはかつてこの地に影を落とした悪を打ち取りし勇者との短い旅の記憶時の流れは無情に人を忘れさせるそこに生きた奇跡も錆びついてくそれでも君の言葉も願いも勇気も今も確かに私の中で生きてる同じ道を選んだそれだけだったはずなのにいつの間にかどうして方法を伝う涙のわけは知りたいんだ今さらだって共に歩んだ旅路をたどればそこに君はいなくともきっと見つけられる物語は続く一人の旅へと立つ立ち寄る街で出会う人の記憶の中に残る君は愛も変わらずお人よしでかっこつけてばっかりだねあちらこちらに作ったシンボルは勝ち取った平和の証それすら未来でいつか私が一人にならないようにあの旅を思い出せるように残された目印まるでおとぎの話終わり迎えた私をが得た出会い100分の1の旅路君の勇気をいつか風がさらって誰の記憶から消えてしまっても私が未来に連れて行くからあの日全て始まったくだらなくって思わずふっと笑ってしまうようなありふれた時間が今も知りたいんだ今さらだって振り返るとそこにはいつでも優しく微笑みかける君がいるから新たな旅の始まりは君が守り抜いたこの地に芽吹いた命と共に
All right, well, welcome back, everybody. We're back on the Sakura Shrine, raising money for Fight for Rare, previously known as Combat for Rare. Um, it's a we're looking at raising money for rare diseases affecting children, namely affecting the UBA5 protein that the headman of the Combat for Rare initiative has set up. His little boy Raiden, named after the god of thunder, is fighting this disease. And unfortunately, he's only about 3 years old, and he can't sit, walk, or talk, or even hold a toy on his own. Relies on a feeding tube for survival. And, as hard as it is for him, it's equally hard on his parents, as it is for so many others out there afflicted with this and similar diseases. As far as the amount of people dealing with this, you think it's a rare disease, but we're showing stats that we have in front of my eyes here. There's over 10,000 different rare diseases affecting 400 million individuals worldwide. About 95% of these are rare, lack approved treatment by the FDA in the United States, and it can take upwards of 7 years to get a diagnosis.
Monkadelic. The Great Hall.
Absolutely. And,
You the great Kung Lao?
the UBA5 disease is a rare genetic disease that poses a very significant threat to life, and it can take a while to diagnose. So, we're gonna get back into this match, but we're raising money for Fight for Rare and for kids like Raiden. So if you would like to donate, we do have a link in the chat. So we're gonna return to these talking points later. Right now we're watching Shiraiyu Pain FZ versus Chipasso. Kung Lao versus Kung Lao Goro. So this is not exactly a mirror match.
And I think that was by machination here. You know, they didn't want a mirror match. They wanted a separate cameo. And in any case, Shiraiyu Pain took a pretty commanding victory there. I think he had about 80% of his health bar remaining when he took that one, but looks like the tables are turning for this one.
Absolutely. I think this is really interesting because it's going to show us the dynamic of the different types of cameos that exist in this game. Kung Lao's strongest strongest cameo ability is his low hat, which is a summon. Whereas Goro's is a ambush where we raise the roof.
Yeah,
and right on cue.
That's right. And you know, just before we got into calling the match again, you mentioned the donate link. I threw that up in chat, folks, and you can do it anytime yourself with ! Donate. And looks like we're going to be getting a clip here. Watch the YouTube channel for Saki Sakura and the Sakura Shrine. So we will be seeing that clip of, it wasn't the commentator's curse necessarily, but working.
No. Right on cue.
Yeah. The man sees the future.
Extending the combo. Where's he going to go? Oh, going for the chip out sequence. Oh, he did not complete. Oh my god.
So,
he's gonna wake up with
living on borrowed time right
overhead.
now.
Oh, he blocked overhead into the fatal. He did.
Oh, that first hit's a low.
His ankles. His ankles.
His shoulders.
Oh, my his shoulders.
Oh.
His chest. Oh.
You're the first point.
He's not dead. He's not dead. He's dead. Oh,
wow, that comeback. Chipasso taking that round, taking the match 1-0, and oh my god, that was something to see. We got a couple of clips out of that round.
I'm traumatized.
Yeah.
This just reminded me. I'm sorry. That reminded me again of Sub-Zero forward to fatal.
Yep.
Because you block the forward too. I've seen so many people get clipped with the fatal after.
Absolutely, because they think they can punish.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, there's some. There are definitely some timeline shenanigans at work here. We got 3 different Kung Laos on the screen.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah. Man, we don't got time to get all these clips.
This is Mortal Kombat Endgame. Endgame get it.
It's not Mortal Kombat Deception, it's Mortal Kombat Inception.
Inception. Absolutely. Okay, the Shaolin shimmy. He's ready to boogie. He gets the stand 2 anti-air. He whiff punishes the armor. He says stop whiffing. Goro punches him in the chin. I was gonna say John Chin, so okay, I guess that makes sense.
Works.
The chin.
In the jaw.
In the jaw. Oh, the air to air.
Oh my god,
The
these guys are so even right now.
They play the game, you can tell, because this is very high octane. The armor for the armor.
Oh, and the fatal blow to end it.
Oh my gosh. That was literally back and forth. It was like a seesaw.
It was series for series, combo for combo. They were neck and neck until the very end there. Chipasso coming out with another round. And, you know, Pain's making some good reads. I'll give him that, but it just seems to be one less than Chipasso is.
I think I understand why he picked Lao instead of Goro. In theory.
Yeah.
I think he wanted. Oh my god, that up block is perfect. I think he wants this. He wants the full screen options, the advantage here, and I see it here. However, when he gets up close, this is
the Lao character can direct his hat throw as well, so he can catch you trying to jump over the cameo's low hat.
exactly the combo off the down two. Down 4, it's an armor, and he armored back. The same shared brain cell between Lao players. Okay.
Yeah.
The shimmy,
The fact that we
no
actually have
armor.
2 of them left the lab to come and fight against each other should be speaking volumes right now.
What is happening between the Lao community? There was no armor on that shimmy. Lao players want one thing, and it's disgusting.
Yeah, clips.
Exactly. Back to 4. Alright,
Yeah.
knockdown.
Saki, I'm gonna be picking your brain about that later, about using the Stream Deck to get clips. I need to know that. I just got a Stream Deck like back in January, and I've yet to even plug the damn thing in.
Oh, yep. That's another thing about this matchup. So I really don't think the Lao pick is good. Because as you can see, he does the armor, and that is -7 on block. And Kung Lao and Liu Kang, and technically Johnny Cage, are the only characters in the game with 6-frame buttons. So they can punish that. Li Mei can also punish it with the reversal down back 3-meter burn, but yeah, Goro is a great pick for that because he can close that and make it plus instead of -7. However, the Kung Lao cameo cannot do that.
Okay, and well, that's why we have you on, Akio, is because you've got information like that casual scrubs like me don't. I just push buttons and hope that I can get to God.
I understand. Numbers aren't that important. Just do the thing.
That's right, yeah. No, in Demigod right now, but the last couple nights, I think I'm about 0-25 or something like that. You know, I'll be up 2-0 in a set, and then I'll just, like, my brain exits my head, and I lose the set. So, yeah, it's something to behold. We got a character switch here by Shirai Ryu Pain. Going with the Reiko Sector.
He's done. He's done with it.
Yeah.
It's not happening anymore. He's tired of getting hit
Yeah.
with the raw. He's got Shaolin Shimmy in neutral.
Yeah.
So he's gonna break his arm.
Stars.
Oh! Speaking of stars, he just went over EX Reiko Ninja Stars. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I've never seen that either. I thought that was unavoidable.
Oh my, what's happening? He doesn't want to block. Oh my god, he's opened up like a
Want
7th
to,
mid
or
in a
he
row.
can't guess where to block.
Another mid coming. Low.
Oh man.
Okay.
Also, that
Sector.
character switch B, I think not, good sir.
Overhead. Wake up. Yeah.
Only
you
one
cannot.
overhead. Oh, you messed up, son. You gotta do at least 2.
Minimum. And there we go. The knockdown. He hasn't even gotten hit, and he's already down to
Dive kick, putting in the work.
Oh, the Sector.
Ooh,
No follow up. Oh,
okay, we got cameos checking cameos. Back to the zoning game.
No anti-air.
You know what? This Reiko may not have been a great choice. I think he was better off sticking with Lao.
Knockdown.
Oh man, so much
He tried to
damage. So
parry.
much pressure. Oh, nice. Sector getting that missile check in there. Oh, DDT with authority. And here we go.
Good job,
Oh,
man.
nothing else.
Oh, he didn't want to let him. He didn't want to let him.
Oh,
break.
didn't have the health to armor through anything, and Payne knew that. But that was still pretty risky. He should have finished off the combo when he had the chance, in my opinion.
No shimmying in my dance hall. Try to do the Shaolin shimmy. Alright.
Sheldon Shuffle.
He did the Shaolin shimmy, and it worked. Alright. Knockdown.
Oh, nice block on that, but no punish into the
Ooh,
armor
a turn
side.
steal. Knockdown. Wants to back off. I agree.
Yeah.
I want to deal with that shimmy.
Nope.
Nope, anti-airs. He needs to check the airspace a little more.
Yeah, it's a little tricky with a character like Lao or Sub-Zero or even Sindel, where
Oh.
you don't know if it's just going to be an empty jump, a regular attack, or a dive kick.
True.
Nice. Okay, maybe I'm eating my words here on the choice to move to Reiko.
He seems to know. We don't know.
That's right. Shower this man with his rose petals.
Okay, he's up 1.
Yeah.
It's
He done a good thing. Shiraryu Pain back in this thing. It's 2-1 Chipasso. I think we could take the color notations off of the board right now, Saki. They got a little bit more of a difference than their uniform color, but
wait, which one's allowed?
It's all good. I don't know. Chipasso.
They both look like Kung Lao to me. Just kidding.
Who's the face paint guy?
Right.
It's a Deadpool without a mask.
Exactly. Oh my god, imagine. Chimichangas!
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
You the star. You the star.
Knocked
You the
down.
star. You the star.
You the star. The back throw. I don't like that trade. Oh my, the back three. That button is so.
Got a rocket in the
insane.
rocket for his troubles.
Get out of the. Oh my god, get out of the air.
Zoning game.
Stop
Okay, this
moving.
zoning game is really working for Pain.
And still. He's tossing the stars. You cannot
Oh.
move. Sit still. You're gonna
Okay.
walk towards me.
I'm not sure if Chipasso plays anybody else, but he might be thinking about making that switch if this keeps going like this. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Way to block the Goro.
Doesn't go into the mid, goes into the auto finish. Knockdown. Goes for a mix-up. Sector missiles. Oh, guess it's wrong on the stream. Overhead. Oh, he tried to parry a wick. Oh, then knocked down the command grab. A little far away, no Oki. That's okay, he's okay with no. Oh, there's a gap there. Anything can happen.
Oh, 2-2, just like that.
That was so fast.
Incredibly fast, and I think he
That was
really
like 30
found his
something.
mark with that with the zoning game. And to be fair, though, Chipasso's doing a really good job of getting in quick and trying to put an end to the zoning game. But Pain always seems to find a way to get right back out and keep on going.
He's okay with it. He said, come in. I'm just going to mix you.
Yeah, those of us that remember the old Outworld TV when it was Hot Red Crushers property, we remember that purge alarm for Game 5s, right? Just get that going in your head right now. We are on Game 5 in this sweaty set.
I am prepared, Reiko.
All right, Game 5, here we go. We back to the zoning game with Reiko, yeah. Now, I kind of expected that Chipasso would at least change cameos to try and go for something with a little bit more space control and zoning ability, but he's sticking with the Goro.
You know, I actually think Goro's fine for this. Even, I think it's just the usage. I think you can go ahead and just start. You can actually pick the range of which Goro you pick.
Yep, that's right.
And I think he should start calling Goro towards where Pain is while he makes his approach.
Okay.
And that'll just cover his approach, and then he can start mixing from there. But Chipasso seems to have a playstyle where he prefers to save it for the frame data on the mix, which is
That or
fine.
combo
But,
extenders, yeah.
right. Oh, he does not care. He just runs up and gets a 1-2 punish. He's not even going for the high damage stuff. I like that he's keeping it simple.
That's right. Just enough to get himself back out and continue with the stars. I don't know, do you think he can take the rest of the set this way? Sure he can!
Oh no. He goes for one. He's not doing the thing. He's not going for the mid, the back three. Sector for the
Okay.
OP.
Pain's got to
The
close this
OP
one out if he wants to breathe, and he does. Round 3,
Mortar strike.
Game 5. It doesn't get any better than this. Things,
So close.
oh man. Now, our previous 3-2 of the night didn't get to a round 3, so this is our first tonight.
Oh, he almost got the whip punch on that round one.
Oh,
Missed the
nothing
M1 into
after
the back
blocking the
throw.
overhead. Oh, there we go.
Sector for the OP.
Belly to back Tazplex, I think that was.
So good.
Oh,
Scared to go for the punish.
Yeah.
Knockdown.
Here we go. Finally in the corner.
Oh,
and
we don't want to
back
reset
off.
neutral.
Oh, to see Lau back off when he's got the corner pressure available,
However,
it hurts the soul. And
he's dead.
oh, no,
not.
he's not.
Unless
Or is
there's
he?
another meter burn star.
Pain's where he wants Lau to
He's
be.
alive. Oh, he goes
And
for
that
the
is it. The zoning game worked.
reverse 3-0.
Oh,
That's really
man.
Pain. That was an amazing set.
That was great. I mean, Payne really had a good rhythm with Lau until Chipasso figured out what he was doing and then how to counter it. So the switch to Reiko, I originally said that may not be a great idea based on how that first round on Reiko was looking, but he really turned it around and he kept it simple when, did what he had to get out to a zoning distance and just went with the stars for most of the win.
That was great.
No.
Very high octane match.
All is well here. It's in chat. The announcement there that we are raising money for Fight for Rare here, folks. No stranger to the Sakura Shrine, this fundraising with Fight for Rare. We've done it a few times between Street Fighter V back in those days, MK11, and now MK1. Had a number of great casters, even more great matches, and players have been through here and putting on great matches for you. So the donations are open right now, and they will remain open, I'm sure. So we're showing that we're at $20 raised so far. So thank you so much for the donations that have come in towards this. The Fight for Rare is a grassroots campaign that's driven by the community to increase awareness and secure funding for rare disease research. They're looking to shed light on an issue that often goes unnoticed, lacks sufficient discussion in public discourse. People are often very remiss on talking about diseases, especially rare diseases. And thankfully, the conversation's a little bit more free when it comes to anything involving children, because they are so precious and we see them as so innocent. They don't deserve to live that life or be forced into that life. So fighting for your life is not a choice that they are able to make, and it's really sad they have to go through it, and that their families have to put so much aside to try and deal with it. So in light of raising money, we are going to return to the action here. Just Nasty on Smoke versus Bot Boy, playing Johnny Cage now. We saw him take his first set playing as Sub-Zero, but Bot Boy comes to us on a Johnny Cage after getting through previous two-time champion Chiquelo, a Raiden player. So let's see how this pans out. We got Bot Boy willing to lead with his Johnny Cage against Just Nasty Smoke, but Just Nasty doing what he does right now, and he does not let you touch the floor.
Okay, back to the action. We got Johnny Kano. Oh, this is one of my favorite combinations in this game. One of the coolest combinations I've ever seen. Kano is just super good as a cameo. Very traditional, and as you can say in like Team Fighters, you always have the character with the, as you call it, they call it a beam assist. Which is just a straight projectile, goes straight across the screen, covers a lot of horizontal real estate. Very strong. Especially
End of that round, we got Just Now taking that round. Let's take a quick second to throw a shout out to Filler Instinct with a raid of 12 coming to the Sakura Shrine. Thank you so much, Filler Instinct, and checked out your stream a little bit earlier. And, it was looking a little unfortunate. Hope it got better coming closer to the end, but thank you so much for bringing all the folks here to the Sakura Shrine. We are in round 4 of the winner's side. Just Nasty on Smoke versus Bot Boy playing Johnny Cage Sub-Zero tonight. Or Johnny Cage and Sub-Zero as his characters tonight. But no avail on the Johnny. Just Nasty taking the first game, 1-0.
which one of these characters is the top one? Just kidding.
It's not the guy on his back, I'll tell you that.
Just Nasty is just nasty.
It's almost like there's something to the name.
It's just nasty. It's just so good.
So for the Raiders coming through here, we got the bracket in chat. You can follow along live with us. Go ahead and check it out. The past matches, a lot of 3-0s tonight. Doesn't tell the tale as you'd expect with players of this caliber, or even a tournament on a charity stream for that matter. Everybody fighting for their life around here tonight. And follow along with us. We are in round 4, Just Nasty versus Bot Boy, match number 43. And we just finished watching the other round 4 match on winner's side. Shiraryu Pain taking a reverse 3-0 over Chopasso.
That was an amazing set. Let's see if Bot Boy makes any adjustments to Just Nasty's playstyle. Alright, he uses the Kano to get in. He's in. What's he going to do with it? +3. Down 2 on the high. Do not do a high. Air to air. No conversion. Goes for the back throw. He's going to use Kano. Nope, he's just going to use a kick to the face. +2.
When all else fails, kick him in the face.
Evidently, the demon comes in. Doja Cat does the knives. Doja assists. Alright.
But she's not a cow. Go moo.
No, that's not a cow.
She makes horse noises. Does that count close enough? You heard it right there, didn't you?
That's pretty nay. Let's see. Low overhead. The 1-1 string with the auto shimmy. Oh, the 2-1. The 2-1. Goes for the...
Saki,
he waits for his turn.
Saki, you're one step above me. I still don't know the reference. I've heard about Doja Cat. I really don't care for today's popular culture.
Yeah, Doja has she's actually like done like some different outfits that are like some like demon outfits like that in the past. In our most recent one, she had something like that. Pretty funny.
Gotcha. Okay, so she built like a branch too.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very tree friendly.
Oh, look at this. Just Nasty gone invisible.
Serena.
He did not do the overhead. Catching Bot Boy off guard.
Going for the reset. The one down 1 cancel. He's just stopping into the back throw. Kano knives. He goes for the highs. And I think it's really interesting that Just Nasty respects it, but I think it's smart at the same time. 9-frame mid-man. No punish?
Oh, nice.
Oh, no punish.
Now, what can Johnny do to punish there? Can he just do a poke, or does his nut punch come out in time?
You can nut punch, win the trade. You can literally do a 2-1 into EX Shoryuken and just dodge the knives completely with the light from there. He has a few options. He can do like a button into EX Shadow Kick to absorb him.
Gotcha. All right, so
he has
Just
options.
Nasty making it very quick, representing Vesta Lorde Esports. Believe that's going up 2-0 over Bot Boy.
Insane player.
Oh,
Bot Boy
it's
is not too shabby.
Yeah, unreal. So, you know, I'm taking some time in between matches here to take a look at what's coming up on us on the losers side when we finally join them. And mentioned Young Chiquelo, who lost to Bot Boy and was sent to lower bracket, ended up taking his match down there against Chocofini, 3-0 himself.
Wow.
And you remember back the first match you joined us for, Kia? You remember Makai 808?
Yes, sir.
3 different matches in lower bracket. He's come out victorious, 3-0.
Oh, he's making a run. Commanding one. He wants revenge.
That's right. Unfortunately, it ended when he faced Young Chiquelo, 3-0 there as well.
There's another demon down there. It's violence in the losers bracket.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, looking at loser semis, it's Chopasso versus Young Chiquelo, but that's neither here nor there. We've got Just Nasty getting shown what's what by Bot Boy, who returned to Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero is just such an interesting pick. Maybe it's just because he's just super comfortable with the character.
It could be that. It could be using it to slow down the gameplay of Just Nasty. Thinks maybe he's getting a little too quick and heavy on his buttons and needs to control the pace a little bit better, but it didn't work out for him this round. Sub-Zero plays what you might call a more honest play style. Right? He's got the mix, but he definitely controls the pace. And here we go.
That corner carry is insane.
But only 33%. Can you imagine if you dealt more damage for distance traveled?
Oh, no. That would be a TOD.
Yeah, Sub-Zero top one.
Instantly. Oh, he risks it all on the long hit. I would... Oh, that's a lot.
So for anybody that's just joining us here and young and aspiring Sub-Zero players, do not YOLO slide, please.
Oh, that's a two-touch!
We just saw what happens when you do. You lose matches.
What's a
3-0. Just nasty. Oh my god.
What was a two-touch on stream, bro? Oh my god.
Yeah. That was ridiculous. And unfortunately, I mean, well played by Bot Boy with what he was put up against, honestly, but it's not getting any easier for him because heading down to the loser's bracket, I don't know if you're seeing this with me, Akio, but his next opponent, the Slime Lord himself, Poseidon, playing Reptile.
Slime Lord Reptile. Poseidon, oh my goodness. Oh, this is about to be...
Oh, it's going to be lit down there, but we have to wait on that one. We don't get to watch that one right now.
Not quite yet?
No, we've got one before that. Also in loser's bracket, the other loser's semifinal, Chipasso, who just got sent to the loser's bracket, going up against our two-time champion, reigning champion on the Sakura Shrine, Young Chiquelo, who we know as a Raiden player. Speaking of Raiden, fight for rare, right? Little Raiden is the boy that's afflicted with this UBA5 disease. It took over a year and a half, or almost a year and a half, to diagnose him because they had to analyze all 20,000 of the genes making up this child until they found a mutation in a single protein. And because of this mutation, this little boy can't live his own life. He's totally reliant on others to sit up, walk, talk, hold a toy, eat. Can't do any of this himself because of a single mutation in a protein, folks. That's what Fight for Rare is here to try and raise awareness and money for. Please, by all means, ! Donate in the chat, and it'll take you to a page where you can help out. Any amount that you're able will go towards finding and diagnosing and helping combat rare diseases such as this.
Absolutely. Do we do any talking about the money that was raised for?
I kind of touched on what we have on the layover, or on the the overlay. In that, we have raised $20 so far this campaign, and thank the donors for that. Hopefully we can get more in tonight's stream, but why don't you touch on what they've raised so far in the duration of the campaign?
I'd be glad to. So far, Raiden's parents launched the Raiden Science Foundation, or the RSF, back in 2021, with the goal of raising $4 million so that they can accelerate the development of a new gene therapy, they want to change Raiden's life so that it doesn't have to deal with the threats that he has on his life and the opportunities that he does not have the ability to get to. And they also want to improve the outcomes of other children with other rare diseases and change possibilities in the field of rare disease treatments. So that's the goal of the RSF. every single dollar counts. And
That's
there's
right.
several people who have already donated, and every single dollar counts. It's all gonna go towards young Raiden and other kids like him. So thank you for everyone who is watching tonight and everyone who donates.
That's right. And as mentioned, every dollar counts. And so far in this campaign, they have amounted to 50,000 of those dollars. So thank you to everybody
Wow.
that has chipped in. I mean, you know, against a $4 million goal, it may seem like small potatoes, but can you imagine what they can do with $50,000 in trying to help children, you know? But it doesn't end here. On Monday, the Intercontinental Fight Club has a tournament on Team Spooky's channel to help raise more. So be sure to tune into that. You'll see a lot of the same fighters you're seeing here tonight, a lot of other fighters that may not have been able to make it here tonight. But not only that, and I'm not saying it's the reason to go there, but they will have giveaways. I saw a graphic on Twitter earlier today. Giveaways including PlayStation gift cards, Steam cards, I believe, are in there. You know, some merch like branded coffee mugs or mouse pads. But the one I'm interested in, the Razer Kitsune leverless controller. So be sure to check out Team Spooky's channel on Twitch on Monday night for your chance to get in there and you know, you'll watch some awesome combat for a great cause. And hopefully, since the weekend will have passed, the paychecks have come in, bills have been paid, and you got that extra little bit of cheddar that you're now able to help chip in. So it doesn't matter where it comes from, as long as you're able to help out a little bit. So again, thank you to everybody just for your attention in the matter. Hey, did we just miss a set? Ending match? What? Okay. Oh, wait. Yo, okay. So in the stream chat, we got Turbo X 1 up. This is Raiden's father, Tommy, in case you weren't here for that, Akio. So, Tommy, thank you so much for still being around here tonight. Really appreciate that. But we got a rumor that little Raiden is going to make an appearance on the IKFK stream on Team Spooky's channel. Man, that would be so awesome. I want to see how that little guy's growing up. But I know I'm going to be there for the stream. Absolutely. And I'm looking forward to seeing little Raiden. I want to see that bright little smile. See what we're helping out with. But, oh, Saki, that's a sick banner. I like your profile card.
Lightning Kung Lao down under death is cooler. The pyramid.
They're not evil.
I regret that Shujinko must pay for my mistake.
Just because we drink blood doesn't make us evil. It just makes us bad voice actors. Alright, so we got Chapasso versus Yolong Chiquelo.
I can't believe I was muted. I was saying that we drink blood does not make us evil.
So Chapasso with the familiar Kung Lao Goro we've seen a couple times from tonight versus Young Chiquelo using the Raiden that we're familiar with. Using the Kano as a backup.
Amazing assist for that character. For most characters, actually, but
I don't know if that's canon to the most recent movie, but you know, it was Raiden, or no, it was Lao that was responsible for Kano fighting his Arcana.
Arcana.
Yeah, if only just gave him an egg roll.
Cole Young for combat type too.
Oh please. Yeah.
Okay, going into the damage. This is not gonna be 501 like it was pre-patch. Oh no, Raiden! Oh no, Kano fall to make it plus or safe.
Let's see what he can try to do to answer back here.
Okay.
Oh, storms out. Okay, trying to play the zoning game at the distance
Walks
there.
overhead.
Trying to close it up. Overheads.
Going low. Down 4. I'm gonna reset the neutral edge. He jumps to look for a wave.
Oh, nice Superman. Storm
Yep,
cell.
breaking the armor there.
Storm
Down.
Cell.
That one Storm Cell. I wonder where I've seen that before.
Yeah. Well, you see that clip of the two Raidens in the grand finals on another stream?
No.
Oh my god, dude, it was horrible. It was just Superman and the Storm Cell back and forth.
This sounds amazing. Knockdown. You're not armoring me, sir. I have Kano to back me up from New Zealand.
That's right. Well, he doesn't even need it. He's got Storm Cell.
Let's stand into the... Nah, that was so
And
good.
that's it.
He's gonna electrocute him to death. He explodes. Turned him into a strawberry Pop-Tarts and nerds.
Raiden wins.
And that is pretty much what we expect from young Chicuelo.
Seems like a hard gamer.
Oh, it's about how he plays. I don't think this guy has a casual setting. You know, he'll be at a party with a couple of friends over a couple of beers. Actually, he's probably not old enough for beers, but doesn't stop him from having them, right?
Oops, I should have touched that.
Who knows?
Still waiting for those days.
At least it didn't when
Like
I
a
was a
play
kid.
Raiden
That
sober.
was a different day.
Different time.
That was. Times were so much simpler back then. Back when video games had high scores.
Video games. I remember when men used to go through the damn war. Alright, let's stop
You
playing.
wanted to play a video games, you went to the laundromat on the corner.
Laundromat. Used to cost 25 cents every time you go out.
Oh man, Mortal Kombat was the first 50-cent game that came out of my arcade.
Expensive.
Yeah, it was almost a game breaker. That's why nobody picked it up. Except for Street Fighter, it was still 25.
Wow.
Well worth it, but here we go. Young Chicuelo Storm selling his way to victory in yet another round in a row.
That's so insane that he could have died.
I think he meant obnoxious.
Yeah, well, yes.
Oh, Chicuelo's from Puerto Rico, where the legal age to drink beer is 16, according to Saki in the stream chat. You know what? That makes sense, because then you got your tolerance up and you can make all sorts of stupid decisions years before you're allowed to vote.
That is hilarious. But it makes sense. I don't think I would be able to play this character sober. Knockdown.
Oh, more Storm Cell, Kano Ball.
Oh, he just tried to bait that out, but the auto shimmy's too fast.
Oh, there we go.
Anything
Let's see
can
if we
happen.
make something
Anything
happen.
can happen. He's on a Superman? No Superman. We're backing up. Don't. The down forward to it. You can't block anything or else this happens.
Oh man! Now I saw interesting tech on Foxy Grandpa's stream last week sometime. He was labbing Storm Cell, blocking Storm Cell, and he was just mashing the block button during the Storm Cell. Ended up flawless blocking in the middle of it.
Yes, that is an option. There are different false block gaps in a lot of things. I think
There we got corrected on young Chicuelo's place of origin is not from Puerto Rico. In fact, Dominican Republic. Do they still allow 16-year-olds to get wasted?
The pyramid.
let's find out.
Because that would be very interesting.
To the Elder God's ears.
16 is old enough to make a lot of decisions, including apparently playing a rated M game. What? Probably the least of our worries.
Oh god.
Yeah, not only playing the rated M game, but tier whoring Raiden. Oh, nice with the lows to get under that incoming hat.
The Shaolin Jimmy for the knockdown. Goes for the mid-low.
Balls.
Contrary to popular belief, that low kick is a mid. They knew he would be insane if he just had a straight up.
Low kick is a mid, and a shoulder roll that hits you in the knees is an overhead.
Definitely is.
It's like Nightmares of Aaron Black all over again.
Popped in the forehead. The stags.
Oh, this round's a lot closer than the previous ones have been.
That is so insane. He did the Kano to prime it and then like teleported, and he had to eat a mix up there. That is so. No, you're not doing that. Oh, he didn't jail the girls. Yeah, didn't call Kano in time. No jail. He did not jail Sakura. Going for the combo. Nope. No breaker. He's gonna wait for the next hit. He might not get a next hit. He's gonna be on Storm Cell.
I'm just wondering at what point Chiapasto went back to the menu to try and quit this match, because there was no getting out of that corner. Chiquelo 3-0 commandingly. And Chiapasto's no slouch, folks. If you just tuned in and you didn't see his previous matches on stream, you might have known him from MK11 at the very least. Chiapasto, honestly, is one of the most silent killers out there in the online tournament scene. I'm not familiar with any of his offline performances, but yeah, Chiapasto, super strong online presence. Not as strong as Storm Cell.
That was, yeah, not quite. All of us, I think all of us desire to one day.
Yeah. So a portion of tonight's donations being raised will go towards the Storm Cell Recovery Fund.
Well.
No, they won't. They're all going to Raiden and UBA 5, right?
Right. The Raiden we do like.
The Raiden we do like. Right? Don't even know him, but we like him better than the one we saw. But
absolutely.
My
There's
God,
a link
man,
in chat for Fight for Rare, where we're raising money for, again, a young child named Raiden, named after the God of Thunder himself, and he's battling a dangerous gene mutation or disease called UBA5. And where Fight for Rare is raising money for Raiden. So if you are willing to donate, the link is in the chat.
Rocket Man.
Yeah, any help is appreciated, folks. If it can be $1, then so be it. No amount too small if you're able, but obviously look out for yourselves out there first, but please make us a very close second. Moving on to the other loser's final match. Okay, look at this gamer tag. I see you, Bot Boy, the streamer. Bot Boy playing Sub-Zero versus Poseidon playing the Lizard. Man, if only Stacy was watching this match right now, she'd be having a field day.
Well,
she's got her
there
own
is a
thing.
lot. No, I love Stacy, and we see eye to eye on a lot of things.
Okay. Including PC mods for, say, Raiden versus, or sorry, not Raiden, forget Raiden, Reptile versus Sub-Zero.
Of many things. of many other things.
Fair enough. Well, unfortunately, we don't have those PC mods here. Both fighters are fully clothed, and we have Bot Boy showing Poseidon that Sub-Zero is not to be slept on. He's kicking this Reptile's butt all across the screen. We're going coast to coast, and we got more to show.
A lot more to show. As Poseidon tears into the knees of. Is that Poseidon? It's
Poseidon
Boy.
playing Reptile, yes.
Bot Boy tears into the knees of Reptile with that back three. However, Data Roll tearing the ankle off of Sub-Zero. The 114 staggers. I believe 114. Knockdown.
Both these characters have very good ways to make you check your toes, as we just saw there. Reptile making that slide, and it didn't quite combo off of it, but it certainly led to something beefy.
Reptile
30%.
is so comfortable in the neutral. He is very comfortable being over there.
I'm actually surprised that he went for the raw dash on that one there instead of trying to check the space with the slime balls. Okay,
right.
checking the toes into
three.
the overhead.
Sector.
Oh, that was a nice check using Sector. Get it off me. And it's Poseidon's turn all over again. Unfortunate side
Right.
switch, putting it back in the corner. Oh, Sub-Zero and Sonya, what a pair. This is, you know what, man?
Damn.
Like, forget the beta. This is an alpha pair.
Right. Exactly.
Everybody played Sub-Zero Sonya in the beta.
Oh, Jimmy
Well,
Ward.
here,
No
Poseidon.
breaker.
Who we at,
No
Poseidon?
break.
Why did Botboy not break? He had the cameo, he had the bar, and now he's got a loss. 1-1. Or sorry, 1-0. Poseidon's favor.
What
Why do
just
I have
happened?
31 notifications on Padia.
What? Huh?
I don't know. Looking at the Padia site, it's like 31 messages. I don't ever go to your site. What do I got messages for?
I was about to say, where's the breaker?
Yeah, that
Fuego
was
is right there with me. I'm like, huh?
confusing, honestly.
Catch up.
Well,
Even in
Poseidon
chat.
got one.
Someday.
Yeah, look at this. Even in chat, young Chiquelo watching on, right? No break.
Because where's the break?
No break. Where's the fun?
Right, where is the fun?
Where's the fun? Because, you know, if you break the combos, that means that the match goes on a little bit longer. It's better for you,
Exactly.
better for your opponent, better for the people watching, better for the Raiden Science Foundation. Just amazing all around. Here we go, Sonya with the held rings.
Slide into the plus 100 freaking ring. Okay.
The longer it's
slides
held, the more plus it is.
in. That thing is like literally plus 100. Like
Ew.
actually that number.
Ooh.
That thing
Oh,
is insane.
nice. I like that gator roll into up rocket using the force ball. Continue it. Oh, look at this. Another 33%.
That slide is so deceptive from Reptile. Killed
You were charging your
Sonya.
ring, Sonya. You just ate one of mine.
Check. Good check on that. He goes low. And he goes to the side. That's still special cancelable. He dashes through him again.
I love seeing these special cancels, these dash cancels out of Poseidon. It's a facet of the Reptile game that we haven't seen him use too much yet in the whole bracket coming up to this point. But, you know, kind of expected. Here we are in losers semis, so, you know, he's got to pull out all the tricks. Oh, nice micro duck on the throw. Keeping that corner pressure. Nice break from Botboy, but, you know, where was that about a minute ago? Okay, force ball. You don't like that corner. Let's go to the other one. Nice ice clone protecting himself just a little bit. And that is... Oh, that, I was about to curse it, but now Poseidon takes it. 2-0. Poseidon playing out of his mind right now. I think Botboy might actually be a little bit rattled and he's just making mistakes, but there have definitely been some input errors there. That's right, Biffiteki. We're quite far along. Thank you for bringing up the bracket. Everybody else can check that link right there. Follow along with us. See where we've come from to get where we are and what's ahead on Padia. We're currently in the losers semifinals, match number 2. We saw the previous losers semifinal match come to fruition with Chapasso falling to Young Chiquelo and ending his night 3-0. Young Chiquelo moving on to face the winner of this match, but Poseidon up 2-0 over Botboy. Botboy thinking Johnny Cage might be a better answer to Reptile than his Sub-Zero is. It worked the other way around last time we saw Botboy. Johnny showing Reptile he's number 1. Okay, well, starting off the match.
That's
holding
an
block.
overhead. Not familiar with the overhead. Okay, 2-1-4 into knockdown.
We're going to the corner.
Push him right in the gonads. Okay, knockdown.
I feel like
He
the
switches the side.
the wake up should be a little bit longer, but safe if you just do a regular standing wake up after a nut punch, right? Because I can't see anybody getting up at regular speed after that.
Yeah, that's a little. I don't know. That's painful. I don't know if I would get back up. All right. Speaking of getting back up, he does the gator roll right over there. and gets punched in the face.
So Johnny seems to be working out, but that's only one round in the books. He's got 5 to go to pull this set off.
The full combo. Look at this corner carry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Johnny's
goes for the overhead.
Oh my god, shadow kick from across the screen, and now we got a side switch. Poseidon with the corner pressure in his favor now. Sector missile holding on to that. Nice micro duck on the throw again. It's like Poseidon is just in this man's head. Okay, Johnny says, no, don't like that tree. Let's go to the other one, but no. Gator roll checking that. Sector missile, little overhead, double dash cancel. Nice defense by Bot Boy.
The down one. Oh, that's gonna do it. Oh, he headbutts a root. That is a strong head. He turned him into a jack.
He used the metal plate. That's cheating.
Oh
Johnny Cage wins.
my god, that's true.
I think Bot Boy's making a statement with that.
He's
I'm
letting
here
them
to
know.
stay. Yeah.
You know,
I'm
sometimes
here to
in tournament,
stay.
you have to send a message. You have to send a
Absolutely.
message. Because if
Whatever
you
it takes
don't-
to rattle your opponent, you know, any
Right.
advantage that you can have, whether it's going back to character select just to throw off their momentum,
The one.
doing the brutality or even a fatality after match number 1, get them mad, right?
Right.
Make them not think straight.
Forest.
You know, put on the stupidest glasses you got in your gear bag.
What? It's not like I skinned your cousin Vinny.
My cousin Vinny.
Hello.
Yes. No.
Just happened.
Number 1. How's my ass taste? And off we go. Oh, Lizard Man tries a slime rush.
Oh, the back 3 for the whip punish. That's just like Green Lantern and Justice's back 1. Okay.
Thought you were gonna make a movie reference. We'd have to cut your mic off.
Oh, absolutely not. I did not watch that movie, and I heard I didn't miss much.
Yeah, well, it depends on what you're in for, right? But
Yeah.
look at this. We got Johnny was locked in the corner, but he got that one hit in, and we had gone coast to coast. Kano knives, block string gets him the rest of the way. Look at that. We went from
He's done guessing.
No, he went safe, plus, and then armored out. So Poseidon, let's see if he can pull something out. He's got the life advantage. Saved by Sector, not saved by the red. Oh, YOLO shadow kick ×2. Bot Boy's round.
My god. Okay.
Force ball right in the Kano. Overhead doesn't work. Nice. Getting a taste of those souls in the living forest. Oh, down 1, too strong in this game.
Oh, the forward 3. I haven't seen many of those yet. Even that's very impressive.
Oh, he armors through the Kano ball.
Oh, that was a good crash.
That was-
They are very close in the life lead.
Yeah, it's
Most of them 1,000 health.
Yeah, I don't have the stream popped out to full screen right now, but see other things going on that side. But here we go, and Johnny with the fatal blow.
This is gonna hurt.
It's gonna kill him. Bonk.
Are you sure? No! No! Oh my gosh. He died on stream. He died on stream.
Oh, did he just fail? He did. With the Halloween.
You know
Somebody
what?
tell me why they had the jack-o'-lantern face on the bottom of the pumpkin when he smashed it onto him too.
Johnny Cage wins.
What I'm glad to know
Wow.
is that residential architecture looks very similar between Earthrealm and Outworld. I think I could find a good place there.
I wonder
Right.
what their like rates are like.
Oh,
What
yeah, you
the
know what?
housing rates are.
I'll bet a
Wonder if it
mortgage
costs
is like
much.
prime plus 37% or something.
I'm sure it's like
Like, if
insane.
you have to worry about Shao and Reiko knocking at your door when you forgot to pay the the chump change to round up at the till?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. What do you mean you don't want to put some money towards Walmart's tax write-off foundation?
Right. He has the ninja stars in his hand.
Humanoid or reptiloid. I'm gonna take
Twirling them between his fingers. Shao just like sitting there breathing on you.
My God.
All sorts of not fun. $12 fatality, that's right, Pain. Paid money, he's gonna use it. You know what? I'm with you, Mr. Fifth, just because I like to see the top tiers fall. Let's go Poseidon, right? But unbiased commentary. We've got the best player going with the mix right now. Force balls.
Into the splat, into the sector. Going for the Oki. Actually could have comboed off that. 1-1. The 1-1 stackers are like, they are taking it.
Oh, it's incredible. Just the amount of stagger pressure that both players, when they really get into it, can showcase right now. So Johnny, known for it because like 3 of his 4 usable strings are safe and the other one's plus.
Absolutely. He gets stabbed and then headbutt by Mr. Clean. Oh,
Ew.
the force ball. Okay, they're very close. Fatal blow territory.
Oh, he went for
That's
the
safe.
Yeah, he went for the overhead. Oh, that missile just hits. Does it hit high or mid? It's not
It's
overhead.
mid.
Okay, so you can just break it. You can actually block that low too.
Yes.
Well, then. But I know that you do get benefit from up blocking it. As long as you're not getting kicked in the ankles at the same time.
Absolutely. Sector. Kano. Goes
That's the
overhead.
Oh, nice call.
I love this Johnny color, by the way. Oh, he goes for the extremely plus. It's a gut buster.
Oh my God, look at that
The gut buster is plus
damage.
18. That's plus 18. The kick to the... Oh,
happy
yeah.
birthday.
You're not getting him out. You're not getting him out. He's feeling himself now. Oh, he ducked the throw.
Oh,
He's in the
very
corner
nice.
now.
It's got a long way to come back.
Anything
but
happened.
let's see what
That punch?
Hold on.
He doesn't wake up. He takes his turn back.
Oh,
he tries to
checked out
throw
of the throw.
again.
That's one thing
Oh,
that
he gets-
Poseidon's called out every time is the attempted throws to get out of their corner.
Okay.
Oh, bot boy.
Oh. Oh my God, that was a...
That should clean the blood off him. Oh, nice check on the gap there, and it's back to Poseidon's turn. Corner pressure. He's got the air dive. Sector missile. Oh, stagger strings. Micro duck again. You cannot throw Poseidon. Okay, missile into throw. Nice call. Nice call.
Poseidon is taking
Oh,
just like the last one,
now
and
it's
this
Bot
can
Boy's turn.
be really bad.
Oh, he went for that plus gut HC.
Yeah, the gut buster. Oh,
Good call.
no
Yeah,
punish on the
good call,
sector call.
Jay.
That's my. But he's
Oh,
dead.
that is it, Poseidon. Oh man, he has to be afraid. Walking him down, he had to have been afraid there because that switch to Johnny was the right call by Bot Boy. He almost reversed 3-0'd the Lizard Man himself, Poseidon, ending up with a victory 3-2 over Bot Boy. Bot Boy.
That was.
Oh man.
There's a lot going on there, and I rarely see that gut buster in tournament, but
Yeah.
he finds a way, covering it with the
found a
Kano.
way. He used it well. He tried it maybe one too many times because Poseidon is honestly one of the most adapting players in the scene right now. I don't think he gets enough credit for the way that he evolves in the middle of a match. Like, you can do something against him once, maybe twice, but never a third time.
Absolutely. Oh,
So, Mr. Fife, I'm loving the appropriate emotes there. We got the lizard in chat. Poseidon. Moving on to losers finals, where he's going to be taking on Young Chicuelo, 2-time champion. Don't know if I've mentioned that yet, but Poseidon versus Young Chicuelo for losers finals. Another fight for his life, and then they move on to Face off the win, or they go on to face the loser of the next match we're going to see on stream here. It's all queued up.
This is losers round.
No, this is winners final.
Oh, winners final. Just Nasty, S4U Pain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be high octane. I'm so excited.
Goro.
Absolutely. S4U has been doing really, really good with the Lao Goro. I believe he gave us Lao earlier for a minute and some Reiko, if I recall correctly. Or was that Chipasso?
I believe no, it was Pain that made the switch to
Pain,
Reiko. Right? He was still on the Lao Goro. I believe it was Chipasso that tried to go Lao. But
so he's the Lao loyalist.
Yeah.
The loyalist, if you may.
The loyalist. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Did the stream hear any of that, Saki? Oh, okay. Well, sorry for the silence there, folks, but we were just getting a sweet little birdie tweeting in our ear that due to scheduling conflicts, we're not going to see Just Nasty versus Shiraryu Pain because Just Nasty is too busy owning another bracket right now. And second first 5 with Stacy's tournament. So executive decisions were made, and Just Nasty is unfortunately being forced to concede his match in this bracket. Shiraryu Pain moving on to grand finals. Just Nasty is down to the losers bracket to take on the winner of our next match, Young Chiquelo and Poseidon. How do you feel about this one, Raiden Reptile?
Raiden Reptile. How do I feel about Raiden Reptile? I think that, strangely enough, Reptile has a stronger mid-range than Raiden, in my opinion. Just longer reaching normals. Force Ball grants him way more reward in the mid-range than Raiden's mid-range options. However, Raiden's up close and afar are going to be way more threatening than Reptile's.
Right.
So,
and he can get in up close at a whim with that teleport.
Absolutely.
But we haven't seen Chiquelo use that. Hey, Kobe. All right, let's get it on.
The Gator Roll, he has the life lead here. He's gonna go for the one cell. Oh, however, it did not matter too much. Oh, he got shimmied by the 2/4 string. Okay, and now he has a life lead. He's gonna go for the storm cell. That's a lot of damage. And this is
a little surprised that we're not seeing the Jax cameo with Raiden from Chiquelo.
I know he does a lot less damage than he did in the most recent patch.
He was far more controlling though.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Raiden Kano. Kano is just a very well-rounded assist.
Okay. Poseidon is showing me exactly what the answer to my previous question was. Let's see if we can continue that.
242 into the storm cell. Great flawless block on that string, by the way, because he took no shit from that. Back throw. Sector into the back three. Trying to bait out a button. Oh! He's not biting.
Defense armor. Great armor Superman to get through. Let's go to the corner, sir. I'll show you where you are. The overhead. That's
2-4.
Storms.
Yep.
Storm Cell.
Yeah. Catch your breath. How? You won't let me. Alright. The electric fly. 1-1 into the force ball. Side switch for Poseidon here. Into the splat. 31%. The sector Oki. He flies right out of the corner. He baits the up block and he beats it with the... Oh, yeah. He had to clap there. Or break there. Sorry, Injustice player thing. Alright. Overhead. The 2-4-2 on the meaty is gonna beat wake up buttons. 34%, 35. To the box string. Gonna go for another one. He can actually do another rep. And that's gonna take it. I like how young Shaquelo will reset his neutral, or not his pressure options in order to recharge his cameo so that he can loop his storm cell offense a bit more. Which is
Okay.
really smart.
It's another one of those tactics that a lot of the more casual players, or maybe even folks that are trying to get competitive and just quite haven't reached that tier yet, and start to look at and think about in their gameplay.
He's really good at doing that. It's a very, very strong tactic with a lot of characters, just stalling so your cameo can come back and you get to do your fake offense, right? Your quote unquote fake offense, and then your cameo makes it very real.
No kidding.
Lots of mind games. Oh, with the whiff punish! Oh, I was gonna say earlier. So Reptile has longer reaching buttons. However, Shaquille just has that nooch. He just does not care.
Now that's kind of what we expect out of Raidens, Johnnies, and Barakas, but you know, some of the better players that have a little bit more of a care than what you might find in Combat League.
That was a great sector call. Check the movement with it. Gator roll, bite the ankle. He's like, no, I want none of that. Hold this electric ball. Kano knocks him back across the screen, but he does not care.
Oh, nice force ball.
Knockdown.
Poseidon's turn. Gator roll.
He's gonna go for
Second
Oki. He's
missile.
gonna electric fly. He's gonna break. No breaker. No need. Oh,
Oh, he got caught by that storm.
this is
Cell, but there
bad.
was no
Oh, he
follow-up.
can kill. He killed with the fail ball. That was amazing.
But that's only a round. That wasn't the match, so he's got to fight through the next round without it.
Absolutely.
Nom.
Nom nom. You want nom.
Yeah. No, Nanawe. No, Would you eat your friends?
Nom. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the second Suicide Squad movie.
I have. Yo,
Shark,
that movie
right?
is amazing. Yes,
It was actually horrible, but enjoyable enough.
I had so much fun watching that movie.
Yeah, same here.
I was okay.
But I'm not having fun watching all this storm
Because
cell.
what? What did I just watch? The final round.
Fight.
Okay. Sector is gonna punish that. You are not allowed to check me. Don't do that.
Okay, there we go. More Sectoro. Nice. Using the fly to get out of there. Another armored one to get back in, and it's his turn. Let's go back home.
Goes for the 35% into the block string into Storm Cell. Into Kano for the reset. Into block string. Staggers.
Okay,
Watch
either-
Kano's bar.
Yeah, either you're seeing this a half second before I am, or you just know how it's gonna go.
I know how it's gonna go.
Yeah. You see one Raiden YouTube video, you've seen them all.
Pretty much. Watch Kano's bar the way that Shaquille plays him. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't have much left to recharge on it after that use either. It's just not letting it happen. So
It's back.
nice escape from the corner.
Amazing throw. That was perfect. That was perfect.
That was great. Taking the match with that one too. 2-0. Okay, now I did not expect this.
Reptile wins.
You know,
That was
I'm
actually
talking
so
Poseidon
good.
up and all that, and I mean everything that I said, but like a Reptile versus Raiden, did not
Right.
expect it to be a 2-0 right now.
That was quite a shocker.
Haha.
My bad. I'm sorry. I had to get some type of Raiden pun in there.
Yeah.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
What will Liu Kang do when he catches
And
the
speaking of Raiden, just a reminder, we are raising money for Young Raiden, Raiden Science Foundation with Fight for Rare in the chat. Gonna drop a link so that you are able to donate to Young Raiden who is battling a rare genetic disease.
That's right. Affecting the UBA5 protein, folks. We're here to raise money and awareness for that, and that's why these fighters are here to entertain you and hopefully earn your donations towards Science Foundation and Fight for Rare.
Absolutely, every single dollar counts, so we really appreciate
Philip
it.
playing right now like he's getting these $20.
Right.
We've raised tonight.
He is not playing.
Yeah, no, he means business. This man is getting paid tonight. He doesn't care.
Absolutely. Oh, he went for the ankles.
Yeah.
He saw
You
those
know, as
ankles.
they say,
He said,
cash grabs their ass, right? Nobody rides for free, so
Absolutely.
there's no cash in it tonight, Chicuelo, so hopefully you got your options covered. But look at this. Poseidon command. Oh man, he did not like how that last round went, and he's showing exactly how it felt. The last two matches were pretty close, and let's see if Chicuelo's going to bring this one back to be just the same. Nice breaker by Poseidon. Blocking the overhead, so it's the jab out of the jump back. I'm sure that Superman didn't happen, and this could be. Oh, it's the round. Had an American reset or two in there, but Poseidon ended up adapting and pulling it off.
The confirm off of the sector. Top uppercut. All right. I love the the throw tech animations in this game. They're actually so good.
Yeah, armors through the slime ball.
Goes for the combo at the bottom of the staircase in Shang Tsung's laboratory. I'm sure he's not getting any work done in here with all this violence.
Oh, he's probably downstairs where all the real work happens. This is just what the health inspectors see.
Oh, true.
Alright, nice. Got the corner carry, Gator roll, Sector Oki, and oh, here we go. Continue with box pressure and Storm Cell.
Oh, he's
Storm
gonna
Cell.
chip him away.
Storm Cell.
Kano's gonna refresh it. He goes for the overhead. One more block string, you die. He knows. So he went for the fatal blow, and it was not enough.
I
He
mean,
might be dead. He is dead.
quote the great Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so Poseidon had to go for it. You know,
Oh,
Chicuelo
gosh.
finally on the board, though.
Set right here.
Respect given 10. Was that you, Saki? Poseidon's a good competitor, good sport. Oh, okay, so we've got a little, we're getting a little insight into the mind of Saki Sakura in Discord here, folks. I don't think I can repeat the words that she said, but we'll just say that it was Poseidon, in fact, who got respect points.
All right. Speaking of respect, he was not actually giving respect in that moment and got hit with that forward four. No respect, going for the gator roll. To the respect or respect anything else, he flips him out of the sky with a mortar shot. Gator roll on the ankle.
Yep. Oh, and
into
again,
reset
that
control.
armored Superman just seems to be catching Poseidon every time.
Great flawless block here from Poseidon. He knows the strength. He knows what he can do.
Oh,
on
nice
detail.
air to air. There we go, conversion in the corner. We got slime ball,
Optimization.
gator roll.
Awesome. Oh, he just threaded the needle, escaping that. The down one into the storm cell. Waiting for the wake up. Goes with the 4-4-4. Alright.
Storm Cell.
He is just
And a
spinning
cable
on
ball,
the ground with
yeah.
those lows.
This
Into
is
the
ridiculous
overhead.
how much health the Poseidon has lost on.
The whiff punish. Oh my god.
Nice
Ankles
block.
again. Kano says move.
Oh,
You
check him
can't
out
do
of this-
that. Oh, he takes the back throw. He's gonna electrify.
Okay,
Nope.
I really like
Projectile.
how he's using the
Electrify.
second teleports here, and it's so crucial right now. We are
Very
getting
good.
down. Oh,
Oh,
and
yeah, that was it.
it. Don't block.
You're not allowed to.
Overheads. All the overhead. Storm, cell, Pinball. Okay. Oh man, this storm cell is so obnoxious in the corner.
Absolutely. Overhead. Oh! The news for jump was perfect there. Into the splat, sector Oki. He's not wait. He does not want to block that. However,
Poseidon's making a statement right now.
He says he got nerfed and
Yeah.
therefore.
Oh, sector missile on the block, Superman into the conversion. Oh my God, we are
here.
Poseidon on match point right now. Two-time champion, young Chiquelo, in danger of being knocked out of this bracket second time in a row. He just got hit out of block Superman by a sector missile. Okay, that time he didn't. But let's see where we go. Oh, look at that one low tap into a throw. Oh, that's cheating. Oh, he just about stuck a foot into that.
Electrifying. He wants to reset neutral here. I see he's a lot more comfortable.
But again,
Oh,
Poseidon has already adapted.
That sector is putting in
Oh my God, he's earning that paycheck tonight.
absolutely in the Kano.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to understand why this is a little bit more oppressive versus.
Oh, that sector just saved his bacon right there, but Chiquelo taking that round, tying this set up at 2-2. We got another game 5 on our hands.
This is a very hype set.
Mm-hmm.
I love Kano. This character is actually so sick in this game. I just love seeing him.
Yeah, he's such a jerk. He's such a jackass when it comes to personality, but when it comes to his movesets and what he adds to the game, you can't argue that he is more benefit than anything.
Absolutely.
Chiquelo giving props in Twitch chat here. Corner setups are sick. Mad respect for his opponent. Like, you gotta have mad respect for somebody that chooses a character like Reptile and makes her run through a bracket like he has been against the killers like Raiden and Johnny.
Was that the set? I thought it was 2-2.
No, Chiquelo won the last match to tie it up at 2-2, so I'd imagine we just got a bit of a connection issue. You know, maybe those cough issues in the game are still happening.
Yeah. Oh, 3-1? I thought it was game 5.
Oh. It was 3-1? Oh.
Me as
Okay,
well, I'm
so
sorry.
we just got Saki mathed out of this. It was 3-2 Chiquelo. So
That's all good. Chiquelo threaded the needle with that
a
last
thin
match.
3-2, absolutely. Chiquelo, yeah, man. Like, you know, by the tiny hairs on the back of your neck, man, you pulled that one out. So congratulations to moving on. You now get the pleasure of facing Just Nasty. And oh man, I'm excited to see if Just Nasty pops into chat, lets us know how his other bracket went. He was in the first of 5 in grand finals over there, so hopefully he'd be able to make it back for a losers final in this one. We're looking forward to seeing Just Nasty versus Young Chiquelo. Raiden versus Smoke in the losers side of things over here. And winner of that, yeah, moves on to face Shirai Ryu Pain in the grand finals. So looking forward to seeing both of these matches. Looking forward to I was looking forward to every match tonight. Even these names that I'm not familiar with. You know, we got the Bot Boys and the Makai 808. I actually wanted to see Ferret Gazelle just because of the name. Okay. Okay, so little update in our ears here, folks. Just Nasty is kind of deadlocked with a pretty formidable opponent over on Stacy's stream. It's 2-2 over there in their grand finals in the first of 5. So we got a little bit of time to kill anyways. We'd had some pretty quick sets. We're going to take a short little break, and hopefully that gives Just Nasty the time he needs to get back here for our loser's final match. And when we get back, we'll hit you with a little bit more of this Fight for Rare promo.
See you when we get back.
Welcome back, folks, to the Sakura Shrine Mortal Kombat 1 tournament fundraising night for Combat for Rare, Fight for Rare, as it is known now. It started as Combat for Rare, as The Raiden Science Foundation is raising some money for rare diseases, especially in children, and it's headlined by a longtime Mortal Kombat fan who's he loves the game and the lore and the world so much that he named his son after a character in the game, and is the figurehead for the Raiden Science Foundation. Little 3-year-old Raiden, unfortunately, dealing with some disease issues right now. 20,000 genes analyzed in this tiny little body before they found a single genetic mutation that's made it so that he is affected with symptoms similar to quadriplegic cerebral palsy. So it progressively gets worse over time. Unfortunately, there's no cure, and it can only get worse to a point before it reaches a finale. So let's raise some awareness and get a little funding for the research there. Akio, we've got a match in front of us.
Absolutely. Our grand finals, Young Chiquelo on the Raiden Kano versus S3 Pain FZ on the winner's side. Kung Lao Lao. Double Lao. I believe
So it was him that played the Lao Lao. I guess I was mistaken before.
I believe it was him. Well, I mean, it was kind of hard. Oh gosh, the down 2 conversion into the down 1 shocker. The Lao hat.
So folks following along with the bracket, exclamation point bracket on the Twitch chat, may be a little confused why we're not seeing Just Nasty versus Esria Pains for the winner's final, or for the losers, I believe it was. It should be Young Chiquelo versus Just Nasty in the losers final. Unfortunately, Just Nasty was not able to complete the set over on another tournament in a timely manner, so again, executive decision was made. Unfortunately, Just Nasty fought for nothing through the bracket to this point and was disqualified, so Young Chiquelo gets the bye from losers final into grand finals 3. Because in this match that we see ahead of us against Shirai Ryu.
Absolutely. Receiving the meanest noogie I have ever seen.
I don't know, you never know, my brother.
He's a little worse than Kung Lao.
Yeah, I mean, you're feeling it even without that hat creating the extra friction, so...
Speaking of friction, the armor reversal and Shaolin Shimmy. Oh, he summons himself from another timeline, endgame.
His brother.
Oh, it's his brother.
Yep. Lao Lao.
Lao Lao. The great Kung Lao.
Kung Lao, we got Lao Lao, and there's Lao Kung in there somewhere, I'm sure. But fatal blow from Chiquelo trying to spark some kind of a comeback, if not halt the momentum of Esria Pains. That's not going to get him anywhere close to even in health, but might be just that momentum shift that he needs to make something happen. Those T-toed slippers.
Oh, this is really close. In the buzzsaw.
Ay-yo-way.
S3 Pain takes the first game with the Lao Lao, seeming like it's a very good pick versus Raiden Kano right now.
And honestly, I think that this match relies heavily on matchup knowledge as well. I'd imagine that players of this caliber both have seen a lot of the characters that they're facing right now. And it just, you know, you see more Raidens than Laos in the wild, so I think Esria Pain may be a little more familiar with going up against Raidens than Chiquelo may be in going up against Lao.
That definitely could be a factor. However, knowledge or not, Lao is gonna do his thing.
Yeah.
He will be shimmying all over the Wuxi Academy in Shaolin fashion.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. I mean, there's no home field advantage here, right? Both of them coming from this place.
Absolutely. They're masters in the background. The monks themselves.
The brothers. Oh, here we go. We got Chiquelo with little momentum overheads. We got the shockers. I love the traditional Kung style animations that they have for Raiden in this game.
Me too. I think they're
Just watching one of those Kung Fu movies from the 70s and stuff.
really. Yeah, he does seem very much a callback to those. older, more traditional
Very
Shaolin.
deliberate movements for sure.
There. The 2-on-2 into the Shaolin Shimmy, knockdown, 19%. Into the hat toss. You are not diving at me, sir. Until now, unless you use a bar. Overheads for the knockdown.
Do it. And Chiquilo's shown so far he's not afraid to either, because just the oppressive offense that he can put out with this raid, and he's getting all that meter back in a hurry.
Kano with the block string is so oppressive because he can release that cannonball at any moment. He can hold it and release it whenever he wants.
Unless
As
he
long
holds
as
it
he
too
has
long.
cameo. Right.
If he holds it too long, then unfortunately it's going to come out whether he wants it or not. He just has to be ready to convert off it.
Absolutely.
Alright, Jerem Shinobi out here in the young Chiquilo fan club. Jiraiya Payne making the adjustment. We saw what he did before. Let's see if Captain Facepaint can do his thing again and just ninja star his way to victory.
Seems really comfortable with this character too.
I'm sure he knows exactly what he needs to do, and that is it seems to be a minimalist approach. Now, did we see him with Sector last time as well?
Yes, he definitely had. He had Reiko's Sector because he would do the knockdown, call Sector, and back off so that he had to respect the missile.
Right. Well, there's no respecting missiles when you're raid, and all you gotta do is armor Superman on Wake Up and botch your uncle.
There is no respect here.
Oh, and see, armored Superman on Wake Up, and we're back to mid-screen. Madame Bo's gonna be pissed about this repair bill.
Absolutely.
For all we know, Madame Bo is actually Bo Raicho, so you do not want to face the wrath coming out of that woman one way or the
Absolutely
other.
not.
Young Chiquelo saying this is my tea house. Reiko, sit down. No bill collection today.
Raiden has been here a lot more than Reiko, so he knows this place. This one is home field advantage.
100%, and unfortunately we're in the daytime, so you can't see it on the monitor, but they don't allow Wi-Fi in the tea house either.
I wonder if there is Wi-Fi in the tea house, or do I just have to...
It shows it on the nighttime stage. It shows it right on the monitor that there's no internet connection, the Wi-Fi symbol.
I see, so it's just no, no cell phones at the table, everyone's just vibes.
No laptops to work while you're taking up space, not paying the
Not a
bills.
Starbucks. Not a Starbucks.
Nope.
The shocker into the Kano extension, into the double shocker, 37.
Oh,
That's
really
minus
nice.
12, no punish.
Oh,
No
that
punish.
static carpet almost did him in, but look at that. Nice Superman to close it out.
There's
I
always
got a feeling
very
that Madame
important.
Bo wouldn't charge $7 for a pastry, though. She's not like that.
Absolutely not. I feel like
Like,
she's
if
just
she's charging you $7 for a pork bun, you're getting like 6 pork buns.
easily.
Okay, well, young Chiquilo taking that one up 2-1 in the set now. Jiraiya Payne making his 3rd character appearance in this set. And in the bracket, going with Johnny now.
I'll keep on fighting until the end.
Johnny. This is new.
Yeah, I have not seen Jiraiya Payne
Johnny
play
Lau.
Johnny since probably the mid-MK11 days.
The Johnny Lau, down 4, does the 2-4 for the stagger. He whip punishes on the plus springs. Okay, knockdown. Where are we gonna go? Oh, he expected the shadow kick, but was not expecting the follow-up. He armors through the Lau hat.
Oh, goes for the parry, no bite.
No punish on it.
Okay, no, that was a nice
Overhead.
armored shadow kick there.
With
Superman
punish.
back to the corner. Chiquelo, game point, set point, tournament. Or no, this is a reset point. Alright, let's see if Payne can deny him that privilege. Payne doesn't want to play 3 more games after this.
Absolutely not. Pain is saying this is enough.
Yeah. Pain might already be at home, but he might have other tournaments to win. He might have some Combat League demons to slay.
He said, I got
Oh, that high one, that high electric ball just barely clipping Johnny's toes. Oh, this is gonna be close. This isn't a 50% combo, but it's gonna make him wish it was. Seeing eye to eye, Raiden taking it to the sky, coming down, feet in the chest, and now you die.
Oh, okay, bars. EX Shadow Kick gets. Oh, and
man,
this is the reset.
Oh, we're not done.
Oh,
There
that
we
combo would have been.
Now
I
he's
see. I see the vision. I see the vision. He tried to extend off the teleport Kano knives. That would have actually been insane. But we have a reset here.
That is it. That's a reset. Shirai Ryu Pain. Showing 3 characters, none of them good enough to be young Chiquilo's Raiden. Maybe once. Right? That first attempt with Lao, you gotta win with that, but Chiquilo's showing that you gotta do it more than once, bud. So, let's move on.
My sister's upset that you haven't been writing.
Reset. Saki. Living up the hype. Resident hype woman in chat. Back to the Lao Lao for Shirai Ryu Pain. Chiquelo saying that Armor Superman.
I wonder what type of approach he's going to take with this one.
Well, if he does the same as he did in the first match of the last set, then we need more of that because that's what he took the round.
The zoning was really strong versus the Raiden Kano pick.
Just got to be careful of the Armor Superman, which Chiquelo is very happy to use.
And very good with. He uses it at the perfect time.
Balls so well.
Absolutely. And his staggers are so good because he just plays it to get his Kano back and he does it really well. That's what I want to see more of. So he's delaying the Kano ball because if you jail the Kano ball, he's plus, but not plus enough to jail a high.
Okay.
So, he's using the Kano delayed so that he can get guaranteed plus frames. But there's the mind game there because he can just armor through the gap.
Oh, nice block on the Armored Superman. Was it Chiquelo trying to get over the Lao hat? Or the low hat? Low Lao?
No, confirming to the full combo. Oh,
Oh no! Overhead.
Shocker out of the air. Don't touch his neutral. Exactly, just like that. That's the
Really
armor.
nice. You got the happy birthday on that one too, hitting both characters at the same time.
Absolutely.
And yes, that is an actual term, Mortal Kombat fans. Welcome to the world of assist fighters.
That is it. You hit more than one character at the same time, that is a happy birthday.
If you hit 2 characters at the same time, it's a happy birthday. If you hit 3, it's called Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Grandma.
Merry Christmas.
It's not like Christmas around my house when Uncle Ernie's drunk.
Uncle Ernie.
Leave it on.
Alright. Oh. Goes for the reset. Oh, he tried to do a micro duck, got hit with the low. This is gonna hurt. This is actually probably gonna be like death because he can. Oh, he does not break the armor for one. Storm Spell is not strong enough.
Did he get a flawless block in there somewhere? Because that chip should have taken him a lot lower. But nice break on the fatal blow. Dive kick. Is that
He doesn't have fatal blow
refreshed?
available.
It is refreshed. Oh, so close right now.
He does the Kano. Oh,
And
like
that
those
hits.
perfect.
Storm Cell.
I do what I must for Earthrealm.
Brutality.
Say pop, goes the weasel, but the weasel go pop.
On the head, on the ground, as a conduit for infinite energy, infinite power.
I think it's just holding it up so that you can look at what he's done. Right? This is the face of those foolish enough to face me.
Which is so weird because Raiden's the nicest guy in this game.
Right? It's
He's
like when he starts
the-
channeling the power of the amulet, it's just Shinnok's attitude comes through him.
Exactly.
Our only beginning.
From your lips to the
Right? He's so
yellow gods.
beautiful and wholesome, but when he gets in combat, yeah, no.
What's happening?
Asshole. Okay. We got balls. We got hats.
We got it all
Dog
here.
Ram convention right now.
Oh, the auto shimmy 2-1-2. No confirm though. He
Oh,
tried.
nice.
That's a good trade though.
Great down two to check that dive kick, but
Breaks the armor. Oh, he blocks the unblockable. Probably unblockable protection.
dive kick.
This is bad. Gonna go for the chip out.
Dive kick. Now, hi. Hiya. Check your feet. Yo, we got Twitch chat livening up right now. We got Young Chiquelo fan club in the house. I'd be surprised to see maybe some more folks from the LatAm community coming out and supporting their boy. Believe it or not, I was in a stream last night that had 8 viewers in it, and they got a new follow from Scorpion Props.
Wow.
Yeah,
One of the best MK11 players.
absolutely. I am so remiss. I wish I could see what he's been doing in MK1, but you know, I understand it takes money to get to these offline tournaments, and I very rarely see him streaming. You know, I just don't know if the hours don't work or if they haven't been. But Scorpion Props and Nicolas, can't wait to see you. Young Chiquelo is gonna take your place right now, though. He's doing some good things in this tournament, but right now he's got a lot to answer for. He is down. He just lost this one to have a set tied up, 1-1. Shirai Ryu Pain got something to prove.
Kung Lao wins.
Gonna be 1-1.
It is 1-1. Why is Mia Khalifa in a bank ad on my screen? I thought she was a sportscaster now.
I'm sorry. What is happening?
Oh, I got the stream chat up on the other screen here, and you know, it had an ad for a bank, but I swear it was Mia Khalifa as the spokesperson. Like, is she like not working for ESPN now, or what?
What is going on? I did hear that she was on ESPN though.
Oh yeah, she's been doing that for a couple of years. Apparently, really knows her stuff about football.
She knows. Just like Kung Lao knows Raiden's weakness. This is literally a fight between best friends right now.
Yeah, and Brickman saying it in chat. This is what in the business we call a slobber knocker. Right? I think that's a technical term, right? Industry verbiage.
Slobber knocker. I'm not phrasing a wow. Oh my god.
I want you to hit him so hard he's got snot bubbles coming out of his nose.
Yeah, I said, "Boo."
Okay, Chiquelo says, I'm not done. Nice with the Kino knives extending that combo. Oh, nice reset there.
I wonder if that's
But
punish.
I think that might have been his downfall. It gave Payne the gap that he needed to come back and take that last little chunk of health. Nice armored Superman. Bringing him back to the corner, but Payne's not bothered by that. There we go. The somersault overhead, see what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Kicks you in the knee and it's an overhead. Do explain another round. Like why $12 fatality proceeds aren't going towards prize pools. Do explain another round.
Please? Please explain. I'm begging.
Shirai Ryu Pain in danger of losing this one expeditiously. And oh my god, the block damage too much.
Final take. Action.
The walk. This
Oh
shimmy
my
into throw
God.
is the strongest mix-up.
Right, and he had the Lao hat on the ground there to just, you know, guarantee, all but guarantee that he was getting away with it. Oh, checking that low series. Nice dive kick into air combo. We're up to 32% on that. Lao hat, anti-air. Almost gets a straight hat. How did he get over that high lightning ball?
Not quite sure. He thread the needle there. Alright. The shallow shimmy, it's safe. He checks with the low just to make sure he's not micro ducking.
Yeah, Chiquillo in danger of. Oh, that is it. We need to see if Brute as an answer, man. Like, this kid's brute you left, right, and center. Pain, you gotta send a message. Film it doesn't stand.
Kung Lao wins.
Why, thank you, Mew Assistant, for reminding me. There's a link up there. Raising money. Fight for rare. That's what we're all here for. We are one Shirai Ryu Pain win away from this tournament being over. But the donation fund, the fundraising, the link there, always open, folks. Helping raise money to help research and fund the research and find initiatives towards diagnosing these rare diseases a little bit quicker.
For kids like young Raiden.
That's right. Younger than the Raiden on our screen.
Way younger, actually.
I guarantee it, he's not much of an asshole, though.
Absolutely not. And he won't storm
At 3 years old, he hasn't grown to be an asshole yet.
I'm sure he won't be. As long as we have no storm cells coming out of this Raiden.
Oh, yeah. Tommy, if you're still in chat, we need you to watch for that.
Make sure he's not out here doing storm cell.
That's right. I don't want this experimental research giving our boy lightning powers, alright?
Be sure to let us know first, though.
Take a moment.
The down 4 takes the first round. Sequel is always going to put up a fight. There's no running over him. Even in situations like this where it seems like Pain was controlling the face. Was controlling the face.
Right.
Because
No, quit is not in this man's vocabulary. He does not lie down even when forced to, right? He's getting right back up.
the double out
Back to the
hat.
zoning game. Oh, almost gets over there with the dive kick.
The down 2 punishes the throw. Lao hat into Lao hat. How many Lao hats are we going to see? A Lao hat into a Lao hat. Into the jump. Get out of the air. Shocker.
Great anti-air.
Are we going to see game 5? Another
I
game
hope
5.
so. I hope not. We'll see
Right?
what Pain has to say about it. Nice block on the armored Superman.
Oh, he breaks. He believes. He knows.
That
He
was,
doesn't believe.
you know
He
what?
knows.
That was a necessary breaker by Chiquillo. He had to
This is
use it
bad.
there.
No, he's in a storm cell. He's dead.
Ooh, game 5.
Game 5. Young Chiquelo. Raiden Kano. Young Chiquelo. That rhymes. S for you.
Yeah.
Loud.
Young Chiquillo
Number
on the
2.
Raiden Kano. Got the
Alright.
reset on the bracket.
S for you got you seeing 2.
Ah,
All
do you
right.
think he can hack it?
Setting the bracket.
Looking electric.
All right. Enough with the
This
corny
is
rhyme.
fun.
So we're gonna.
I'm having so much fun right now.
Absolutely.
think I should have been champion.
Then you shouldn't have lost.
You know what's even more fun, though?
What's
Knowing
more
that
fun?
200 million children around the world suffering from rare diseases are going to be getting the research and the treatment that they need, the diagnosis, as early as possible. Only you can help with that, folks. We got that funding open. Link in chat. Exclamation point donate. Brain Science Foundation Fight for Rare is what we're here for. That's Ryu Pain, Young Chiquelo, Game 5, Reset Bracket, Grand Finals.
Oh, he's
I don't even know
turning
what
up
more you
the
can do
heat.
about that.
He is turning the heat up.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
god, Chiquelo wants this. Like, there's nothing
The
at stake
overhead.
but bragging rights for him, but he is turning up. S. Ryu Pain got the answer for it, bringing it right back to almost even. Nice block on the Superman.
The Shaolin shimmy all the way to the corner.
Oh
The
my
dive
god.
kick following the low head. This is actually going to do so much damage
He
still.
intentionally came up short on that dive kick just so he
the
could get that
moment.
Lao head to hit.
He's dead. Oh my god.
That
S
was
for you.
unreal.
S for you. got you seeing 2 on tournament point right now.
Oh, let's get it. Low hat, loud hat. Raiden got the balls in your face. Let's go.
There is balls flying across the screen everywhere. I wouldn't touch those though. Okay, we go.
Nope.
Whips the overhead. Does the 2-1-2? Oh,
there we
punish
go.
with the 2-4-2.
Kung Fu into Storm Cell.
No.
Oh, Cannonball. Nice armor through
no
the Cannonball.
jail.
Oh, there we go. More armor through the Superman. Actually blocked the Superman, my bad, but you saw what happened. Oh, low, loud down. Nice anti-air right there. Oh, Chiquillo's round. We are. Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody get me some nitro, and he's still not hitting hard. Oh,
The electric fly, full screen, jumps over the down 2. No jumping over this man. No standing up in front of him either. He has a low.
You know what? Just don't lay down in front of him either. This guy's gonna mess you up.
Don't do anything.
Look at
Just
that.
stop.
70% health down. And
Instantly.
I blinked.
The movement between these two is insane.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
electric
there.
fly for the mobility. No
Oh,
follow
look at
time.
that. Over the Lao hat. Block the regular one. Oh, he didn't armor through that Kano ball as we've seen him do in the past. Nice, Superman. And oh, is this it? He's one Storm Cell away.
Yeah, he's looking for that down 4 in the Kano. You don't want to be
man.
too close.
Is it down 4 in a Kano?
Yep,
Down
Dane
4 in a
Foil,
Storm
Storm
Cell.
Kano, and that is going to take it.
Oh, he didn't do the fatal. I'm disappointed, young Chiquillo. You won the whole thing coming from loser's bracket after showing up late and not telling anybody that you're coming. But you didn't do the Halloween fatal. I'm disappointed, young man.
And that is going to be the end of our Sakura Shrine Halloween weekend, Halloween edition. Young Jaquelo taking it after the bracket reset on a game 5. That was insane. Very high.
That was
octane.
incredible. And that was a 3-2 bracket reset into a 3-2 for the grand finals. Young Chiquelo really putting on a show as he's done in the past. Now the 3-time Sakura Shrine champion. As we just see from Saki in Twitch chat there, first Kami 3 times. Last time he won, he was the first 2-time. Are we going to see the first 4-time?
He's a gamer.
Stay tuned to this channel for more adventures from our intrepid hero. But ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute pleasure bringing this Sakura Shrine installment to you for the Raiden Science Foundation and Fight for Rare. On behalf of Saki Sakura, please, by all means, hit up that link. The fundraising does not close, and we are trying to get these kids and others affected by rare diseases the research and the diagnosis that they need as soon as possible. So please, 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 if you can find it in your hearts, even if you have to put it off till Christmas, make a donation in somebody else's name as a gift. Please, it is not wasted. You know, money's never wasted when it goes towards helping the children. So please follow that link and you know, bring some more eyes to it. Tonight's not the end of it, though. We do have another Fight for Rare stream coming up in just a couple days' time. Akio, do you recall where that will be? We have it in Discord chat.
Next stream is gonna be on Team Spooky's. He's gonna be doing a stream for Fight for Rare. Raising money. IKFK on Team
Yes.
Spooky.
The Intercontinental Fight Club. It's the ICFC in the Street Fighter world, but they're doing this one for Mortal Kombat. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Team Spooky always brings the hype on his channel. They always have very high octane matches.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm extremely excited to tune into that. I'm sure that there's going to be some surprises on there as well. We had There's a rumor flying around that young Raiden might appear on that stream. So if you wanna
Yeah.
check out some possible surprises, I would check that stream out for the Fight for Rare fundraiser and to support people with rare genetic diseases around the world and just the MK community as well. You guys are great.
Absolutely. And if seeing little Raiden, the whole namesake for the foundation, isn't enough, you got the hype sets that'll be happening over there all night, and more chance to get in on the fundraising drive. But if that's not enough, I understand they got some giveaways happening as well. So just pay attention to socials. You'll see it all over there. But don't let greed get the better of you, folks. Let's just do this because it's the right thing to do. So I've rambled too much, but I've had a hell of a time. I'm feeling good, and it's been a great night. Saki, thank you so much for putting this on.
Thank you.
I am Amperflex, representing Odin's Eye Gaming on comms with you, with our good friend Akio Kazemi.
That's me. It's been a pleasure commentating with you guys, hanging out with you guys. I'm really appreciative that you guys have me on with you. You're awesome, and it's a lot of fun, high octane action on the Sakura Shrine. So thank you guys so much.
Everybody, be safe, be good, have a good night.
おそらく気づいてしまったみたいあくびの色した毎日を丸ごと映画のように変える種と仕掛けに出会えたこと仲良くなれない空の下心は閉まって書きかけてそんな風にどうにか生きてきたメロディーが重なった小ささっていいもちろんどんな明かりよりも